to get to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes, on your body, you don't have to tell
We got a bunch of priests and a paladin. It is literally the holy. Oh my! Woo, baby, are you kidding me? Woo. That's how you do it. That is how you do it.
Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on and on and on.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. We got ourselves a new PTR build. We got ourselves some new things coming out as well today, so that's pretty exciting. How y'all doing? Who just became a member? Shane, my man. 20 months. You are wild, my guy. Thank you so much. How you doing? What's up, Sully? What's up, Bearded Fetus? What a name, dude. The Bearded Fetus. Could you potentially be because of the weekly event? Could it potentially? Who knows, man? That's a good question. I have no idea, but the brands, you probably would have seen it right now, right? Every time you walk up to a brand, like you log off for 5 minutes and then come back and he's like, champion, I got another quest for you. Do 3 delves and I'll give you this box. And for some reason, the box it's supposed to downgrade to like a blue box instead of a purple box, but it continues to be purple and it keeps giving you gear and other like rewards, like a delve key. I don't know if that's intended. We're gonna give it like a day, but I was thinking to myself, yo, hold on a second. Delves are like insane for gearing then because they're giving you a key. That means you could just do bountiful delves constantly, literally 4 of them a day if you wanted to. You could just get your characters kitted out all the way through. Like, I don't know if it's intended. I am not gonna make a guide of like, hey, here's how to take advantage of this event. I'm gonna give it a day. If this is still a thing, then dude, this will be the greatest time to gear an ult, because you can basically be wearing like full normal equivalent item level gear and have like a ton of currencies to upgrade those items on like any of your ults. Like, this is insane. But also, we got a new PTR build today, boys, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Yesterday a lot happened. I don't know how you guys manage your data and record. I don't know if you do any recordings or whatever. Managing your media. I have a drive, an external one, just for it, for all my video editing and all those things. Yesterday it went boom. So it's gone. And everything that was in it, bountiful level 3s. You should probably do them at tier 8, ideally. Well, I guess if you're trying to fill out your great vault, you should do them at tier 8 for a chance at the map, is what I would do, honestly. But I mean, I guess if you got like a super giga undergeared character, I would go as high as you can until you start dying. And then like, and if you can't literally do that to your difficulty, drop one down and start spending keys on those until you get some gear. But like, you should be trying to get your 8s done. There's no timer. Take it slow. Get Brand super solo mode, right? Get Brand, get it out. I don't know, if you're a healer, tank, put him in DPS mode. Let him do the damage. If you're a DPS, put him in the solo mode, right? Let him tank for you. Let him heal you and do all the little curios things, like utility curio and combat curio, to let him basically help you solo. That's basically what I would do, honestly. Yeah, ideally you want to get them all at 8s just so you can get your Great Vault, potentially get maps, and if maps are gotten a tier 8 or higher, I guess a tier 8 is like the cap, maps can give you hero track gear. So this is why ideally it's best to do them at 8s. Even if you take it slow, you could be a little under-geared and still get them done. Let Brand help you. Use Brand, take it slow, use the entire class kit. Like as a shaman, I just bust out the earth elemental, let him take for me for the bosses and stuff, and just like zap away. I'm like not super geared on that thing, but I got a bit of pieces, right? As if a delve gear work. So like we don't know if it's like a bug or an exploit and Blizzard needs to fix it. So I wouldn't like start spamming it. Give it a day, and if this thing persists, then it's probably intended. I have no idea. But for some reason, let me show you. Let me show you. How does it work? Let me show you exactly what I'm looking at here. And maybe by now they fixed it, but like I highly doubt it. Like, okay. So, recently, and I even have footage of this too. I even have footage of this. So recently I completed the Brand's quest because of the event that's out right now, which is a Delve focused event. I recently completed it on my rogue and my shaman, and it's supposed to be like a turn-in type of like weekly quest. It keeps popping above his head that he still has that for me again and again. I just need to log off for a few minutes, and he gives it back. Okay, so let me see if I can either fix it or if it's still doing it. Brad, I see that thing above your head. Okay, so that is the quest that he keeps giving me. Except it keeps refreshing every few minutes after I complete it. This Delves in Khazalgar, you gotta do 3 Delves in Khazalgar, doesn't matter what difficulty, and it gives you a weekly cache called Pinnacle Cache that contains materials for upgrading gear, so like crests and some valor stones sometimes, gold, cash, other currencies, rep, keys. He just keeps giving out these keys for even more delves, right? So I turned this in twice today and I stopped on my rogue. I don't want to get banned, dude. Nobody knows like if this is intended, not intended. Okay. Just to make sure there's proof. I also did this on my shaman. And I have proof of me turning it in already. This is supposed to be like either a weekly or a daily quest. It keeps resetting every few minutes when you log off. Again. Brad, look, I have 3 delves completed. Let me see if I can find the clip. Let me see if I can find literally the clip of me turning it in. Literally the clip. There it is. Here's literally the clip of me on my shaman earlier today turning it in just because I'm getting some footage right. Look, Delves Khazalgar research. That is his quest. I grab it. Pinnacle chest. I turned it in, right? I did it. I shouldn't be getting it again. Right click it. I got crests, resident crystals, whatever, cash, coffer keys, veteran chests, gold. 1,600 gold is not a lot in this economy, right? Everything is expensive, but gold, veteran track gear, and it for some reason it keeps giving you veteran track gear no matter how many times you do it. Eventually it's supposed to downgrade to like a blue box that stops giving you gear. It keeps throwing gear at you every single time you open it. Every single time. Good stat, appreciate it. I don't have the mustache wax in there, but it's all good. Appreciate ya. Yeah, so it is repeatable. I don't know if it's supposed to be repeatable. That's the thing. It is repeatable, but I don't know if it's supposed to. If anything, it should be on like a daily lockout, right? If it was like a daily lockout, okay, that's understandable. But the way that it's marked as a meta quest, and that should be a weekly lockout. But every few minutes, he just gets the quest again. So you can technically spam it for resources, but like, do you do that at this point? Like, this could be an exploit or bannable. That's what a lot of people are not sure about. Like, is this because this is an exploitable? You're just getting yourselves like basically infinite amount of resources, infinite amount of coffer keys. Because they're basically give you coffer keys, and there's those ways to like buy keys and stuff, but it's not mentioned in this event or anything like, oh, you get a lot more keys. You just like are literally drowning in keys for this week. I wouldn't risk it. Exactly. I didn't get that shit. No. I would hold your horses until we know if this is like an intended mechanic or not. Right? I have no idea if this is meant to be working as intended, if this is working as intended, or if this is a bug to all degree. I have no idea, and honestly, I would just play it safe. Play it safe. Safer better than sorry. better safe than sorry is I guess what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it's worth it. I think it's bannable. I would think it's bannable. I would think so too, but like honestly, dude, exploit early, exploit often is something that people say on a regular, because a lot of the times when you exploit early, before Blizzard catches it, they won't punish people that exploit it as early as like Giga exploited. They'll just like basically like they'll put a stop to it, and then they'll be like, hey, anybody that exploits from this point forth, then you're gonna have some issues on your account. But for some, usually a lot of the people that get the exploit done really, really early before it's popular, they don't catch the people that did it first. It's usually the masses that once it's popular, once it's out in the open, those people usually get hit with a wide net. Even if you did a little bit of exploiting. Like the frog farm back in the Spandaria thing or whatever remix, I did like a frog farming for like 20 minutes for footage in a video. And that's really about all I did for frog farming. And my cloak was behind and all that stuff. And then when they did the whole like, oh, people that farm frogs or whatever, we're gonna be nerfing your cloak levels or whatever. And I thought, okay, cool. I did it for like 20 minutes. I doubt I caught in the crossfire. And I'm behind on my cloak. They nerfed my character. Apparently my character got caught in that like big net. I did it for 20 minutes for footage. That's literally the only time, and then I've been busy outside of that recording or leveling character. And mostly I've been doing that through raids at the time. For Mop Remix, it was like a thing. However, while everybody else's cloak levels were nerfed, they actually took my cloak levels, which were pretty low, and buffed them by a bunch, because I was behind on my cloak pretty badly. I wasn't farming my cloak like everybody were. And they basically took my cloak level and buffed it. So they basically decided, oh, everybody that exploited the frogs or spent too much time doing the frogs, we're gonna set your cloak to this level with these stats. So while everybody's cloak went down, my cloak went up. So they buffed my cloak. The only thing that I missed out on is the gold that everybody got for just getting max level. But like my cloak now is a higher level, and I can just run in, report it down, report this thing. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know if this is the 10 or not. Right now, people are spamming them as much as possible to get loot. Like if you're behind in gear and alts, maybe this is normal, maybe this is not. I'll report a bug. I'll do it right here. Right? We'll do it live. I don't know if it's a bug. I'm giving it a day, and if this isn't fixed in a day, then maybe it's like whatever. Maybe this is okay. Brad, what quest is it? I don't even know what the quest is. Can I talk to Bran? Hi, Bran. Can I not do anything? Okay, I'm gonna pick it up just so I have the name for it, alright? I'm not gonna go and do it. I'm not gonna go and do it. We're gonna be ethical out here. It's a bit of bug. Bug. Bran keeps giving me delves. I can't spell, dude. I can't spell. Algar research quest, even if I completed it today. He keeps giving the quest again. If I log off for a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10 or 5 or something like that. And when I relog, he has the quest for me again, and it keeps giving me rewards. Yeah, so if anything, if I think the whole delve thing is good to do on your ults, but be safe and don't spam it on your main. Like if you want to do that quest on your ults once, I think it's perfectly safe to do. I wouldn't go and start spamming it. Just like, don't get caught in the crossfire, boys. Don't get caught in the crossfire. I did it just to see if it works. I did it twice on my rogue at the bare minimum. But yeah, it's not exploiting if it's in a game. That is one way of putting it. That is one way of putting it. Well, it's in a game, guys, so it's obviously not an exploit. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's to each is their own. If you want to be the one testing this, you're more than welcome to. But I ain't about to be banned, dude, over delves. Imagine it's almost like it's like that one meme, right? It's like that dude in jail, right? Sitting next to this beefy dude, looks like a murderer. He's like, what do you get in for? I got in for murder, and then you can just like for meme format, you can place whatever you want for the other guy, and then you just scoots away or whatever. You know that meme, right? I think hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, imagine being that guy, that scrawny dude, and being like, I got banned for delves. Not exploiting, not making billions of gold, not getting giga juice or one-shotting a boss or anything epic like that, right? Imagine. Delves. I did a few delves. Is man account wide or character specific? I imagine it's account wide. I imagine it's account wide. Imagine if it was character specific. I think more people would be exploiting if it was character specific. Yeah, no, I think it's account wide. Pretty sure it would be account. Yeah. At this point, with everything being so warband, I imagine warband bans. That would make the everything account wide. Imagine the bans that are account wide because of the warband system. I feel like that would be perfect way of just like adding that in. Warband until equip ban. I think there's a big difference between using an exploit and abusing it. I doubt you'll be banned for the former. Yeah. I mean, there's been some weird shady stuff that I was like, there's more than one like exploity thing that happened where I just like, what is it? It's like the normal. It's I guess basically it would be like, let's say it's like some kind of a quest you turn in and it gives you like a bunch of rep, right? So let's say you there've been some situations where like some kind of a quest happened or an event was out and I turned it in like normal. And then for some reason, it just lets me turn it in again. So I'm like, what the hell? I turn it again. And lets me turn it again. I turn it again. And then I'm like, I take a step back. I'm like, okay, something's not going correctly. So yeah, there's been like some moments where I'm like, okay, I need to test this. But I'm not going to sit there and test it for 9,000 times. You know what I mean? Like, there's definitely like a weird, like, okay, this should not be working. But then there's going to be people out there that will spam that quest, turn in 9,000 times, get all the rep in the world, and they're just like literally day one of an expansion. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in this kind of situation where I did a couple of times, and it's like, I even did an exploit where it's like you could literally go invisible in a BG, where you can't interact with other players, but you can still cap flags. I ran around doing it just to make sure, like, wait, does this work? Came back another day to make sure it works again, and then I was like, yeah, so that's a thing. That's a thing. Made a video on it. Thought it was kind of funny. Didn't really go like RBGs because apparently people were straight up exploiting it in RBGs, just spamming a score. Like I just decided I'm just gonna do a random BG and leave halfway through. Or when the Hearthstone table was a thing, with literally would make you invincible, and you could literally attack from a Hearthstone table and no one could hit you. I've been trying to fuck 1,000 times. Yeah, I just want to make sure that it works. I just want to make sure it's properly that it's bugged. I just want to make sure. Liz, I just want to make sure, man. I'm just out here, hard-working American, testing out the video game. I just want to make sure that it's a proper bug. You know, maybe it just stops working after 600 times. Who knows, right? Maybe it's just like, you know, I just want to get the details for it, dude. 1,000 times, maybe it'll stop working by 995, right? Maybe it'll fix itself by then. I just want to get the specification. I just want to be able to tell you that, hey, you could keep turning this quest 832 times specifically. Trust me, I tested. Like, getting numbers is important. Getting accuracy numbers is very, very important. Just think about you buffed up but not exploiting like with your cloak. Not like you did with your cloak. Yeah, the cloak thing was weird. I'm surprised I got like caught in that wave because I did it for 20 minutes for like a video footage. I was like, oh, I just want to see how it works. And then the video, how to farm up bronze for Mob Remix. Because everybody else was playing Mob Remix. I was like, everybody's trying to get the bronze and upgrade the gear. Here's a way to farm bronze. And I went over all the different methods. Like, you can do the frog farm, and you can do this farm, and you can do that farm, and you can do this, and you can add it through daily activities, and you can, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Can you repeat the exploit? Yes, I can. Just not, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna do it now. Huh? I opened the thing and it immediately... No, it's bugging, man. It has to be bugging. I'm not gonna repeat it. If anything, I'll do it on an alt. Because I haven't done it on any other alt besides my shaman or my rogue. But I'm not gonna repeat it right here. That'll be... Imagine. I do want to do it on my ults though, because it does seem like a lot of resources, a lot of gear. If this is meant to be like a daily lockout, I'm cool with it. If this is meant to like repeat over and over, then I don't really know. I don't really know. Oh man. I always do that. I think but there's a difference. Yeah, I feel it. Is it only 3 level bountiful or level 8s? So for delves, for bountifuls, I think it's only level Hold on. I think technically all delves can be bountiful. You don't need to do them specifically at tier 8. I think starting tier 3 they can get bountiful. But the rewards are better the higher the tier the delve is. What's up with the bug? Yeah, so basically the brand's quest for 3 delves, it keeps popping up above your character's head, above Brand's head over and over and over. You log off for a few minutes, you log back in, and it's back above his head. Like I did on my rogue twice to see if it actually will keep giving you gear, and the box itself doesn't even downgrade either. So that is the bug. I don't really know if I want to like go spamming and just get myself banned over delves, dude. Look, I did this already on my rogue. For some reason, it's giving me 2 boxes now. I'm sorry, what? Did the quest just upgrade so now it's giving you 2 boxes? Huh? Like if I just sit here for a second, for some reason it just generates a second box. I don't know if that's giving me 2 at that point. I actually have no idea. I would just do this quest once on your ults and then wait until tomorrow. And if it's not fixed by tomorrow, then maybe it's okay. Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe it's bugging, but they're okay with it bugging. I don't really know. Because the most gear that it can give is veteran track, but like it gives you lots of resources to upgrade that veteran track them. Double the chest, it's worth? Yeah, it's worth the bad, dude. There were 2 chests in my delve. It was worth ruining my mythic progression, man. It was worth missing out the entire prog on, what is it? Queen, what's her name? What is her name actually? Queen, am I done with this? Almost. Queen Anseric. Worth it. I've done the quest, kind of bug. Well, it kind of is a bug, isn't it? So EU could do the quest after the US reset on Tuesday. Technically, you guys should have the quest out right now, right, Kinsha? Technically, you guys should have all the event and the brand thing with the delves and all that. That should be active right now in EU. Or am I wrong about that? Pretty sure it should already be active. Reset today for EU. So the thing is, it's not even like, it's not even that it resets on a daily. It resets when you complete the thing. Okay, hold on. Maybe we should just do it. Maybe we should just do it so I can show you exactly what it all looks like. And I'll do it the fastest way I know how. We're just gonna spam it out on, I don't know, my mage, because this character could use some gear. Is it active on EU? Yes. I think the event is active on EU. Yeah, it's active on all regions at this point. Because Wednesday is a reset for EU, so it should already be active for you guys. It should have already been active for a handful of hours. But I haven't done this event on my mage at all. I haven't touched it at all whatsoever. So I'm gonna accept it. Shouldn't get banned because I've never done on this character so far. Right? Nothing crazy, nothing weird. Now I need like the easiest delve to do in I didn't press anything. Can you guys see it? In my head covering? No. Oh, look, I didn't press anything. It gives me a quest with 3 boxes. I didn't do anything but mount up on my mount. I don't understand this. I don't understand any of this. Can I accept this? Press I accept does nothing. What if I abandon this? It does nothing now. Okay. But you can see it, right? It doesn't let me accept. Can I decline? I can decline. Okay, let's just do this. What's the easiest delves to do? Because I just need to complete them quick. I could do the what's his face? The I could one shot what's his name? Real quickly. Like the what's his face? What's his name? The boss one. Sinkhole, Abyss, Micromancer are the 3 fastest. Sinkhole, Abyss, and Micromancers are the 3 fastest. What's the Abyss one? Is that also in the Hollowfall? Sinkhole. I don't want to do like a proper. I just want to do them as quickly as possible. Zekvier? Yeah, I was thinking Zekvier. Maybe I should just spam him. I'm just trying to do 3 delves as quickly as humanly possible. I'm not trying to do like a proper bountiful delve. I just want to do them just to turn in the quest, log off, log on, so you guys can see that it pops back up on each one of my characters. Also, flying around to Ashka Head while you have the stinky bright potion It is so washed out. I actually don't like it. This is actually like nicer with the potion off. But for some reason the potion just brings brightness into the entire cavern. Even though there's no sky. Abyss right above palace. Underkeep? That one? The underwater one? Really? Someone said to me earlier you could do all three of the same delve for the quest. Not sure if it's accurate. I'm gonna try it now. I mean, I could probably one-shot this guy. I'll go like full single target build though. I'm just gonna pump him the entire time. I just need to kick a thing and then kill the bug. Bug. And I'm just gonna pop off cooldowns immediately here. I just need to block the boss. And not get feared. I think my bird can get feared. Look at the ad here in a bit. Oh, no better. Okay, Brand. I didn't realize I had him on DPS roll. Put the bug over here. He's gonna get a cast off now. Gotta wait for him to get a cast. Oh, I have like no mana. Mana, please. Wait, he's actually almost hatched. That could have been really bad. That could have been real bad. He's not being hatched. Alrighty. Got next to the dino. Yeah, tier 1 of this guy is not that difficult. I'm not gonna do him on like a max tier though. I'm not gonna do that. That was pretty quick, right? How long was that fight? I could probably get a little quicker. Like a minute 40. Yeah, so if I can do that 3 times, then it'll be chilling. And also apparently this guy is fantastic for just farming, I guess, warband gear too. I was gonna say farming mats, farming valor stones, but I'll take a warbound item. I have characters I need to level anyway. I'll take it. It still works. Yeah, no, it still works apparently. Got a bunch of hero track and maps. Is it actually? Nutty. Nutty. I didn't realize he could give it. Technically, this also counts as a tier 8, by the way. Killing this guy on tier 1 or tier question mark counts as a. Apparently, also gives a lot of that too. Okay. But killing him a question mark difficulty or tier question mark, not double question mark, counts as a tier 8 delve. So like, I just need to do one more and it will give me like equivalent to tier 8. I think it'll be if you use, still works. I wouldn't use. I'm doing this on a character that hasn't done the actual daily thing from Brand or weekly. I don't even know what it's supposed to be this week. Oh, there's actually a new testing schedule for Blackrock Depths. Dude, last time I tried to do testing for Blackrock Depths, there was no groups. But apparently there was at least 1 group or 2 groups that actually did do it. But like at the time when I logged on for it, nobody was there. I hung around for an hour and I had other things to do IRL. But yeah. What addon makes your stuff in Delves glowy? Like this? Like when it glows? No add-on, that's just Blizzard base UI. It's like when you earn a reward in the Delve, it just gives you like a glowy effect as Blizz stuff. It's WoW outline setting? What do you mean? Makes your stuff in Delve glowy. Oh, you mean like the enemy abilities or this guy? I think it means the outlines. Oh, you mean like the outlines for like chests and stuff? Yeah, it'll be like outline. Yeah, so you could outline quest objectives, mouse over stuff, or literally everything, only quest objectives, or you could just disable it. I like the outline stuff. Or rather, like, I don't really have a preference one way or another, to be honest, with outlines or whatever. need to pop CDs. Alright, Bran. Go all out. Do your thing. Also, could the bird die? I feel like I have the bird tanking for me a lot. I also need to double check Brand to make sure I have him on the right actual like mode. I know I don't have him as a healer right now, but having him as DPS I think is actually a lot better. Wait, I can't even do that. As long as he doesn't get feared, because I felt like every time I did this, he always got feared on my end. I'm gonna run out of mana though. Actually out of mana. Actually so out of mana. Gotta get a castle at me. There you are. So what's her? Maybe kill it. Probably will kill it. Oh, dude. So you need to focus on him for a second. Or make sure that your magic is on him. Got him through the traps if possible. Take a Baron for the kick. Oh, I don't have a blink. I don't have a blink for that one. Wait, am I gonna die? No, 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 no. That would have been the worst. Imagine dying when you get him right there. Because he still slaps. I don't remember if that thing one-shots you or not. I don't want to find out. Okay. Alright, that was quick. Not as quick as I wanted it to be. I just need more gear. I should do some actual bountiful devs. I'm just trying to see if the actual brand thing just continues to give me a quest. I'm just trying to find out if like I do it, log off and on, if it's still doing it. Does this thing have like a guaranteed warbound item in it? That's 2 in a row. Is that just luck or is it just a guarantee? Chat, I need a confirmation. Is it just like a guarantee? Also 25 valor per time you do it? I mean, that's something. Hello, Dal. What's up, Devik? How you doing, my man? Dal, I need help getting 600 and going crazy. Do you want to do it through like 2s or something? I don't know if Rogue. I mean, we could probably double team people. We could probably do okay. Can we just leave it delve? Is that faster? I've been saying it was easy to climb solo bits, so push harder early on. Now it's much harder even pro players. I feel like as the expansion goes on, as the season goes on, it is going to be easier because a lot of the players that get into like the 1800, 1900, 2K bracket and beyond that are going to be put in their own MMR bracket. And then if you just try to push 1600, it's going to be easier. Just at the start of the season, like everybody's pushing, nobody has a character that it's like hits the MMR bracket they should be in properly. It's just how it always is at the beginning of the season, right? Inflation and whatnot in particular is really big for like solos as well, right? As inflation comes in, it's much easier to push. That's fair. The CR raises should be easier. Yeah, CR raises. Yeah, as MMR raises really. It's just MMR used to like inflate, so people really get pushed up to the higher end that play at that bracket. So then people that are at 1600 are not running into like rank 1 gladiators on their ults. 1 out of 3 delves complete. Oh, is it only 1 out of 3? Oh wow, yeah, you're right. So you can't just spam this. I thought for some reason you can just spam this guy out. But I did him twice, and it counts as a tier 8 delve. So if you're like out of keys and you just want to pack your vault full of tier 8s, just do this guy. Solo him, or I guess you should probably solo him. I guess you can do it in a group if you wanted to, but you should solo him. Alright. Should I do like an actual bountiful key or just like real fast? It said Wrath and Abyss is fast. I'm just doing a tier 1 just to slam through it. I'm not trying to actually AoE things or anything of that sort. I'm just trying to get my bountiful delves just for this thing real quick. Just so I can log off, log on, and show you guys that it resets. Unless they fixed it by now. I just want to know if it's like intended. Like, is it okay to just like spam it? Because it's just like, it's not amazing gear. It's like, okay. Alright, rank 1 Abyss. Literally just gonna run through it. Sprint. Blast. Hopefully we'll get through it really quickly. Let me switch to AoE build. When you get 1 win away, it gives you a game which is impossible, bounce off 20 times done. I mean, that's how it is for like, even for solos, right? First time you're trying to reach 1600 usually gives you like a hard game. Same thing with 1800, same thing with like 2100 usually, 2400 usually like gives you that, because it's trying to like find a good balance for like where you are in terms of the like your bracket. But it feels like it's like the game trying it to find a good balance or whatever, but it also is just like, it also feels like just such a quintessential thing that everybody goes through, man. You know what I mean? Everybody goes through something like that. Whenever you're like actually pushing, actually trying, there's always going to be that one point. It's like, all right, this is the game where you're just going to bounce back and forth a little. Happens all the time, man, all the time. Okay, this is quick, I think. I guess it all depends on the events, right? Usually the event is the quick one. I'm gonna avoid the treasure. I'm just gonna go for the events. You don't mind me, Bran. Also, being underwater, Blink is so janky. Because it doesn't actually see this as like ground, so it'll just like Blink be up. Or whatever. I love Delves. I actually really like Delves. I had some people, like some, a lot of my friends actually like him in terms of like just how fast they are. And like the fact that you could just get like decent gear, meaningful gear progression on a character in like a tier 8 delve. The fact that it's not like forcing you to complete some kind of a timer. It's just like you can just run it as much, however long you want to. Get, you know, your gear at your own pace. Really play around and exercise, like use your class abilities and whatnot. And like, and the fact that like Mythic Plus is available right now that everybody's paying Mythic Plus and Ray's trying to get their gear, like people are figuring out, oh yeah, pugs. That's what we were avoiding when we were soloing delves earlier in like the first few weeks. You know, it's like, man, all these pugs. Because usually like, right now keys are in a situation where, like, especially if you're trying to push, the key can go swimmingly. But one person makes one mistake, like a tank forgets to use a defensive for an ability, gets one shot, the rest of the group wipes, and that wipe is now so detrimental to your overall score, or even the key completion, that it's like, I don't think the key is doable now. You know what I mean? Literally, like the key can literally brick as soon as you mess up the one specific aspect of the fight, or a specific mechanic. And if somebody in the group that goes down, it may cause a full team wipe. And there it is, key's gone. Key's brick. Key becomes a brick, and you might as well use it to build a house at that point. Or a bridge to cry under. That's what I would probably be doing. But like, there's so many, like, it's just a part of the pugging. It's everybody getting used to like what keys are like, right? The affixes, mechanics, right? Pathing, what would be the same for routes or whatever, right? It's gonna be a bit of a growing pain. That's just how it's gonna be, right? It's pretty normal. And like, especially with newer players coming into the game, maybe this is the first time playing in Mythic Plus scenario, right? They never really done Dungeons Beyond a Heroic, and now there's like Mythic Plus where mechanics actually matter. So again, growing pains are gonna be there. That being said, like, you can either spend like a good few hours in a trying to time a key, and then the tank is like, you know what, F it, I'm done, I don't want to do it, this leaves. After all this time, after all this progress you've been putting in. Or you can just run a delve. You know what I mean? Tier 8 delve. There's no one that's going to be sitting there declining you from a key just because you play a Feral Druid or Survival Hunter, right? There's no one that's going to be just like, as soon as a wipe happens, somebody leaves and that's a keys brick. No, but people don't even want to finish it because it's not even going to give them a score or whatever, right? All right, I need another fast one. What's another fast one, Jake? Real quick, what'd you say earlier? I didn't even see it. I need another quick key, boys. Or quick delve, not key. Just to get the quest out of the way. You know what time is at the moment? Right now it's like 4:38 evening for me. The joys of riding a big ass mound, dude. You need a lot of overhead room. Sinkhole or Mycomancer? Is this sinkhole? Sinkhole. I'll do sinkhole. I just want to run really quick. Use 75 seconds per wipe. No, brutal. Yeah, it is brutal. It's like a whole minute is lost. A little over a minute plus all that travel time you have to do to get back to the actual thing. Yeah, it is brutal. So like, keys are in a situation where like, I think people's mentality, like in their brain, is still all about, oh, let's pull big, let's pull the entire dungeon, let's go as giga as we can, and if we miss one interrupt, key's done. Because that's basically what people used to do during the latest seasons of Dragonflight, just because we had the best gear in the world. But it's actually better to go slower, smaller pulls, just smaller efficient pulls, so you don't have a wipe. A wipe is more detrimental than going slow now. And it's another thing that people are gonna have to take some time to like adjust to. It's again, growing pains, it's an adjustment period. It's gonna take a second. It's gonna be a moment. Should I just do an actual delve? Just to actually get actual gear? Because Nightfall Sanctum shouldn't... Nah, I'll do fast. I'll go fast. What is broken about the delve? So the quest that Bran gives you, Kazagar Research, it keeps resetting. Every few minutes. So when you turn it in, log off for a few minutes, log back on, he'll have the quest again. And he gives you like coffee key, he gives you a bunch of resources, veteran track gear that could you just throw veteran track gear at you so you can have a geared character. You can just like farm it technically. It doesn't have you do like a difficult delve at all. You can literally do just 3 different tier 1s. For some reason it keeps resetting. It's marked as like something that should be a daily or a weekly quest. And the way that it's marked, it should technically be like a weekly. It's like a meta quest or whatever, and this is normally a weekly activity. But when you log off, log back on, a couple of minutes later, he just is like, hey, you can have all the same rewards again. And for some reason, he kept giving me that same quest with like not just 1 box. Right now it has 1 box, but on chat, I swear to God, chat can confirm, we have 2 boxes show up. And at some point, 3 boxes show up. And it's like, Brad, this seems like it's not working as intended. I think you're lying to me, Brand. I think something's wrong. Something fishy about this brand. And it's not the Delve brand. Something's weird about this brand. Oh, by the way, if you're ever doing this Delve, you can actually see which ones are real Arathi, which one's a fake one. Real one will have water breathing. The fake one will be, they'll have that angular line on them, but the real ones will have the buff. So you can just skip out most of them and just get the guys with the buff and just... Can I just run and skip everything actually? Probably can. No, maybe not on my auto, but I could probably do most of it. What's up, Laura? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my guy? Hey. Yo, Laura, we were talking the other day about Frost DK and PvP. Slamming PvE though. We're doing a little bit of that prog on all these snacks. The big like Gahoon Grub boss. Frost DKs are insane on that fight. All of them are fake, except for you fake. Bunch of fake. Yeah, they're great in PvE. They're insane in PvE. Actually, just insane. Breath build is nuts. And I thought the dual build was really good. Breath is back to baby. DKs are back to breathing. They get breathing down the boss's neck. Ovidax don't like no DK, dude. It's actually spooky to so much damage to do. Yeah, you're a real Arathi. Are you a real Arathi? You are a real Arathi. Are you a real Arathi? You are a real Arathi. Look at that. You're a real Arathi. No one likes breath. There's always been like a segment of Death Knight population that likes breath and they really prefer that kind of gameplay. They don't like obliterating. They don't like the machine gun build, which is more fun in my opinion. I love bigger blitz. I love bigger blitz. And even right now, you don't even play like a full machine gun build with a blitz. You kind of just play like a very different build than that. You're playing like a dual wheel build that has a burst window with a blitz, but also you have good sustain damage and it's very proc based. It's actually so consistent. It's sustain heavy, which I really like about it. Do I gotta actually kill these illusions? I do. I'm really hoping Spellslinger becomes a playstyle again, or at least a viable playstyle, sooner than later. Because I'm actually just missing orbing things. I miss just barraging and you send an orb, then you barrage and send an orb, then you basically spam barrage over and over and just send billions and millions of orbs constantly out of your face. It's so fun. I miss it. They're trying to make it better though. A blip was the only way for fast DK. That's how I feel about it, dude. Like, if somebody wants to play Brad, like, let him play Brad. But, like, make sure a big chunk of your blitz are, like, good. It's such a fun playstyle, man. I don't know. Like, I get the whole, like, oh, but when you do the Brad build, you have to manage your resources. It's just like, you're just pressing a blit and then using proc sometimes. And it's a decision making, do I spam a blit? Or do I have enough resources to not hit a blit, but hit, like, a howling blast? And in most cases, if you just spam blit, you're mostly fine, but I guess you can min-max it. But, like, weaving in other abilities that are not just a blitz, because technically you have a window to do some. Can I get breath? Hello? Bubble? I'm trying to get my air bubble here. What's the bucks for Delves? So the quest that Brand has for Kazakhstan research, he basically gives you an infinite amount of that. It just keeps reapplying over and over and over. Like, it just... it can never be consumed, though. It can never be quenched. Oh yeah, this was actually a fast Delves. Alright, Brand. Open up the box. I just want to grab whatever's in it in case those tinder boxes, because those are dropping like a ton. They buffed up the tinder box drops and like other rare stuff from Delves. And I got like 2 tinder boxes in a single one of these chests on my rug already. Because I'm actually farming Delves for gear on my rogue. I'm trying to get one specific trinket, or rather a chance at a trinket, but I keep disappointing myself just because it exists, just not for me. For my character, that trinket doesn't exist. It is like a 10,000 DPS increase if I were to up it to 619. It is that good of a trinket, but it just doesn't exist. I think you're lying, Brand. Dude, I think Brand is lying. All right, so I'll show you how the bug works. Maybe they fixed it by now, but if they didn't, I'll show you how the bug works. All right, we turned in this weekly, daily, whatever quest for Brand, right? It gives you a box with gear, like Veteran Neck, and a bunch of other stuff. Bunch of cash, bunch of resonance crystals, carved harbinger crests, valor stones by the looks of it, like 53 of them. Yeah, 53 valor stones from just turning it in. And you can see above Brand's head, there's nothing, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna log off for like 10 minutes and hang out on this screen. Not 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And when I log back on, Brand is gonna be there for yet another quest. So you shouldn't spam it. Don't spam it. Don't spam it. I'm not gonna spam it here. I already did it once. You don't need to log. You just what? Just wait a few minutes and it just resets. Is that what it is? Hold on. Is it that bug, dude? You don't even need to relog. You just like give it a second. Just sit there, he'll just give it to you. Okay, I'll sit there for a second. Leave the area and churn and the quest is back. That fast? That easy? Alright. So I need to go to Ashka Head or like outskirts of Kazakhstan good enough. Maybe we should report it. We did it on stream. We reported that as a bug, yeah. I have footage of me doing it, completing it on my shaman, and then you can see that it's still there. Okay, I'll go to Ashka Head and I'll come back. Let me go to Ashka Head. I'll leave the zone to another zone entirely. There we go. I did it 5 times and I wonder what is going on. Yeah, you definitely should be very careful with doing it too many times, because it's actually giving you like currencies and stuff. And depending on how Blizzard views this could be like bug exploit or bug abuse. It could be seen as an exploit. I mean, it's Delves, and it's like, you know, they only can give you veteran track gear, but I guess like they still could see it as an exploit. Okay, so he's not giving me the quest. I'm gonna try doing what I did before, is just log out for a couple of minutes, because for me, that's what it took, is a couple of minutes of log out. So let's sit here on the screen for a moment while I do some background stuff. There's no need to log out. I went to the event, closed, went back, and hit the quest again. So if he didn't do it for me, maybe it's fixed. I'm gonna do my logout thing just because that's how it worked for me, right? But yeah, I'm gonna just do my logout thing just to double check, because I'm just gonna do it how it happened for me. You know what I mean? while I'm doing some background stuff here in either way. You gotta check out the Scarecrow transmog gear. I do have it. I bought it, man. We bought it literally day one. We bought it day one because there's nothing really else good on there. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't have like a bunch of cool stuff for the October, but they better have a bunch of bangers saved for November. Honestly, we've been waiting for some real good stuff on Trading Post, and the last couple of months have not been really hitting it. I feel like the last one was in summer with the bikini outfits and all that. That one was awesome. And then it's been kind of quiet since then. I'm hoping to come back with the big swing in November, and hopefully they'll give us like, you know how like for doing the Trading Post for like a year, you get that Warden set. I was about to say Sentinel. I confuse the two all the time. But hopefully it'll be like, hey, for 2 years, here's another reward and something badass. That's like another armor set that maybe does something cool. I think it'd be sick, dude. I think it'd be neat. If not Warden, I don't know what else would they do. Because I think they did Warden because like Wardens are cool, but also Warden as a class idea has always been like something the community has been shopping in their heads for a while. Like, what if one day you could play Wardens? Would that be a possible viable WoW class? Because it was like a hero class back in like Warcraft 3. So I wonder. But also we got a bunch of stuff on PTR, man. I kind of want to, not maybe hop on PTR. I'll probably do it in my free time, but like I do want to take a look at those changes, Jim. How many level 80s do you have? So right now I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing Warrior, Priest, and my Demon Hunter. I need to work with those guys though. I'm old two people honking outside my house as group of snappers. What the hell? They're honking outside of your house, man. Tell them to get off your lawn, dude. I feel like at some point you get to that age where I feel like it's perfect, like set one for you to be like, get off my lawn and goddamn whippersnappers. Or whatever you want to use. Whatever old tiny terms you want to utilize. Shouting out his voice. Oh yeah, music. Oh, my B, yeah. I didn't realize my music was that loud for this entirety of time. It's okay. I yell into the mic naturally, so there's a good chance you probably did hear me for the most part. You're like the only person that said something about music. So far, everybody else was like, nobody said a word. Guess I'm just that loud, huh? Nothing with the bird on the birdie side. Either it goes fixed or nothing done yet. Yeah, I'm sure there would have been like, we just need to know, like, are we safe to just turn in the quest? Like, is it going to be all right? Are people going to get banned? Like, what do we do, bro? It's like a festival? Yeah, it is. Fair enough. Don't take it wrong, guys. Exactly. Yeah, that would be, like, if they're okay with this, that would be a great time to gear out ults, man. But, like, I'm actually kind of okay, because it's not, I don't know, man. It's just like, what is the harm in giving players the ability to gear out their ults? Like they have like 530 item level gear. They can't get into a +2 to save their life, right? Tier 8 delves are kicking their ass. Like, what if there was like an easy way for you just to be able to get all your ults up and running? How about it goes missing all of a sudden? Exactly. Just snaps them like Thanos, dude. Alrighty, let's see if it worked now. I've got a couple of minutes. I just want to see if it's fixed. Like, maybe they fixed it, right? Maybe they fixed it and it's a done deal. Don't worry about it. It's all over. Okay, well, it's not popping up on this character. I want to see if it's popping up on my shaman and rogue who's already done the quest. Or if it's like, or if I need to spend a bit more longer, because it took me like a couple of minutes, like 20 minutes on my rogue. Shaman still gets the quest. Can I like accept it? I was about to say, like, do you see that it gave me like 2 boxes? Now it's for some reason it's giving me 3 boxes with an accept, but like nothing happens. I was about to just mention, hey, do you see that? It did a weird thing again. It's been doing a lot, hasn't it? 3 boxes. Tell me the event is bugged without telling me the event is bugged. Right out here. The quest was 2 boxes. When you completed it, did it actually give you like the reward for 2 boxes? Because I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I wouldn't be surprised. There's been a couple of times where when you do the when you walk up if you get a new character up and running and you go up to the faction vendors, right? Faction reward vendors, or like the quartermasters of the factions, do you ever like look at the rewards? Because when you click accept and it says like, I'm gonna give you 1 key for your delves. And when you click accept, sometimes that 1 turns into a 2. Sometimes it's a UI bug. Other times it's not. You go through a couple of clicks of Valor Stones, and for some reason you have like 700 Valor now in your bags. I didn't do anything. I just pressed accept. That's also been happening too. But I'm assuming that's a bug. But like it's also like a bit of Valor. I'm not gonna complain. Does delve level matter? To a degree. If you're trying to get like a bountiful delve and use the key, you should use it on an 8 ideally. The reason is because it's the most efficient. It is hard. Especially if you don't have any gear, but it gives you decent gear out of the delve and great vault track for tier 8 and higher awards you hero track gear. Actually, you could probably do lower, but like it's 616 item of hero track gear. Actually, that is the better minimum, isn't it? Probably. I'll do a double check, but yeah, you should do them at ideally tier 8s. Ideally tier 8s. Ideally tier 8s. Yeah. 616 hero track, yeah, it should be on tier 8s. All right, so if I it's rampant. The quest, it's rampant, boys. It is rampant. I mean, for leveling? Oh, for leveling. Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know. I think, yeah, if you're leveling, just do them at tier 3. I don't know if that makes a difference, to be honest. Be sure to pick up the delve quests, but don't turn them in. Don't turn in delve quests until the last 2 levels of the leveling. Because picking up all the delve quests, literally if you do every single delve while leveling, you pick up a quest from that delve. Turning in all of those quests is 2 levels. And they'll scale with your current level. So if you turn him in at level 72, you get to 74. But if you turn him in at 78, you get to 80. So like you could skip by the last 2 levels. What the heck happened? I mean, the title, if you're like, I can't press accept, so it's like a bug. It's like a visual bug, but like... Wait. Okay, it seems like sometimes when I click on this thing, click on this quest, it pops up the version of the quest. It's 7 babies. Oh yeah, it's rampant. More chests. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can proc it again. It seems to like sometimes happen when I click the actual quest. I think I stopped doing it though. Okay, it's hold on. I at least want to get a screenshot for it, and I recorded it. Let me see. I got the screenshot. Yep. Is it doing it now? Oh, now it's not doing it. Now it's not doing it. All right, Bran. Now you don't want to do it. It's okay. I got the actual screenshot. Hold on, this is gonna be so funny. Wait, where is it? Hold on. I need the that. All right. Is it in now? Oh! I had to give it a second. I just had to give it a second. There's 6 of them. Can I get more? Can we get more? More! Oh, he doesn't want to do it now. Okay. We just have to like give it a second and then maybe it'll be 7. Brexham streamer. Yo, these streamer benefits are out of control, man. Streamer benefits out of control. More! Okay, we'll give him like a minute. And then what I'll do is I want to hop back on my mage and see if it's bugged again. I just want to try to see if it can give me some boxes, but I got the screenshot for 6 boxes. I'm happy. I'm happy with that alone. Cool. 6 boxes. All right, if I click it now. If I click it again. No. Okay. That time it worked. That time it stopped. All right. So I think I can probably just sit here and it'll just keep up with the value. All right. One more. No. Okay. Okay. Let's see my mage. I want to check my mage to see if the bug still exists, if the bug still goes on, or if they're trying to start to fix it. So if Bran has a quest for me, because we just completed the quest. If Bran has another quest for me, then it is bugged. Oh, I don't think he does anymore. Huh. Did they fix it? I want to try going to Ask Ahead and come back in real quick. I think they might have fixed it, sort of. Break more shit than they fix. Sure, they do fix a lot of things that aren't broken. Yeah, they do that a lot. That is something, if you played WoW for like ever, for any matter of time, you'll find out pretty quick. So a lot of the times Blizzard breaks, when they try to fix things, they break things every time they try to fix anything. A lot of more things break than gets fixed. Did Fire Mage get a buff? This week I think they did, yeah. Apparently there's been a lot of Fire Mages playing right now. I know there's even more stuff coming out. Yeah, it looks like they fixed the quest, but it still is bugging out for some of the characters by the looks of it. That, or maybe like later I'll come back on the mage and Brandon's gonna have that quest again. Who knows, right? Who knows, honestly. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Fire Mages did get a buff. They're doing some more stuff for mages actually over on the PTR, which I want to kind of head over to and take a look at. Do you want to do a tier 1, tier 4 double with me? I might be able to play now. We could just do a tier 8. Well, actually, I'm already done on my tier 8s, but like I could probably do an old delve. I don't know if you're able to do tier 8s or not. I think this is more worthwhile. But also we got a blue post, boys. More stuff. We got a W change here for the 20th anniversary or the 1105 update. There's some Druid stuff. Balance of all things, crits got buffed up. New moon damage buffed by 20, half moon by 10, rattle stars increases stars or starfall damage by 10. Okay, so they nerfed that a little. Umbral inspiration increased damage by a little bit less. And circle life and death removed. We know that chunk rates or rotational can be frustrating, especially in AoE. And if for the playtesting or rating feedback, we're not happy with the possibility of players didn't enjoy circle playstyle and obligated to take it, we're removing it. Okay. So that's gone, but a Lunar Call increases Starfire damage by 100% instead of 80. They're really trying to solidify this as a build, huh? Alright, well, Circle Life and Death is gone. That would have been really strong for AoE because it affected Starfall too. And Circle Life and Death basically makes your dots or periodic effects happen faster. Full damage just quicker, so it's burstier. But I guess it also makes Moonfire and Sunfire needs to be refreshed more often, so I can see that from that regard. Hunter, Tranquilizer shows the powers. Go to Tranquilizer prioritize players. I guess it's a cleave? Interesting. Dark Ranger. Dark Arrow can now only benefit from Bleak Powder once per cast. Ah, that's a bit of a nerf. Gaining Withering Fire and a Grants Death Blow. Nice. Shadow Daggers damage reduced by 90%. Why? Shadow Daggers did like 4k damage in AoE. Was it used for AoE? Were people just running in and disengaging for AoE damage? Black Arrow's damage over time now exclusive per caster. Wait. I don't know what that means. Cone size increased by 50 for Bleak Powder. Nice. Visual size increase. Nice. Beast Mastery, Dark Ranger, Withering Fire, Stacking Aura increased to 3 minutes, was 1 minute. Withering Fire now requires 3 casts of Beetle Wrath. Okay, so BM basically has to use Beetle Wrath 3 times before they get to benefit from Dark Ranger. Bleak Powder damage increased by 100%. Shadow Hounds now have Beast Cleave. Oh, that's huge. Bleak Arrow was like the sack with more hunters. Oh, I see. Black Arrow chest trigger death blow increased by 20%. Got it. Like the pre-patch for agility for vengeance. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. No longer consistently consumed by trick shots and power aim shot. Okay, so they're just fixing that. Range of Sikkim increased. Enhanced skill shots have been reduced. The range of Sikkim enhanced skill shots. Is that the cleave range, I guess? Harpoon will now find an appropriate destination during rush and up fight in Dawnbreaker dungeon. Thank God, because it literally takes you off the ship. Thank goodness. Frostfire burst damage increased by 25%. Frostfire infusion damage increased by 50%. Hold on. Am I thinking of the same ability of Frostfire infusion, or am I thinking of the wrong one? Frostfire, right? Empowerment, infusion. Oh yeah, I am thinking of a different one. And Frostfire burst is this thing, right? Excess fire. Yeah. Okay, cool. Isometric core meteor damage increased by 15%. So just for, is that for frost? Oh, okay. So it's like the bonus meteor from Comet Storm. So that is for frost mages then. Oh, both of them got buffed up. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, that's really bad in PvP because that's already hit slams pretty hard. So do they really want to buff that? Gravity Labs cooldown. Ah, the AoE stun. Gravity Labs 40. Arc summon instantly. Good. I feel like those sometimes miss the target. Arcane missiles no longer consume ice flows if you have Slipstream. Nice. Spell Frost teachings now properly increases your arcane orb damage by 10% for... Oh, wait, that's actually insane. Seavorx is gonna love it. Spell Frost teachings now properly increase your arcane orb damage by 10%. Nice. Fire. All ability damage reduced by 3%. Really? Lit Fuse now has a 6% chance to proc. Nice. No longer highlights Fire Blast. Now displayed as a personal resource. Now increases Lit Fuse chance to trigger by 4%. Wait. Hold on. A percentage unity now increases the Living Bomb's damage by 50%. Hold on. Are they bringing back Living Bomb? Hold on. Hold. Are they doing it? Explosive Ingenuity. Which one is that? This one. Just buffs it? Okay. Alright. Now we're talking. Explosive Bomb increases damage is increased by while combustion by 30. Okay, so that kind of sucks, but it's okay. That's like way down here. You don't need to take it, but if you want to. So actually that's better because it's like more consistent damage then, isn't it? That's probably better. Spark Extenders on triggers 3 times per minute was 2. Damage increased by 15% for Pyroblast and Flame Check was 10%. Spark Extenders is this thing, right? Oh, wait. This is now starting to look good. Living Bomb might be back in the menu, boys. I'm hoping. Hoping Living Bomb could be back. Sunfear, Burden and Power increases Pyroblast damage by 20%. Nice. Flame Check damage by 30. Was 60. That's not nice. I think that also makes Living Bomb a little bit better. Glows Incandescent now highlights Fire Blast. Cool. Monk. Shadow Pan. Added extra energy tracker aura. Aura shows how much the player how much energy they have spent towards the next Flurry Strike. Awesome. I want to see what this looks like. I actually really want to see what it looks like. Fury Charge is no longer cancelable, no longer have a duration. Nice. Unleash target Fury Hold at 240 energy. Wait, that's huge. That's awesome. You get to use it more often. Cycle through it quicker. Mastery improved. Or the not mastery, but the capstone damage is improved. That's awesome. Back also work way up to 8 delve. Blade sounds good, my guy. Sounds good. Flurry Strike damage reduced by 8. That's fine because you get more of it, so that's okay. Flurry Strike accumulator threshold increased by 47. What does that mean? Is that the damage? If that's the damage, that's still good though. Wisdom of the Wall bonus effects reduced to 16 seconds was 20%. Okay, so slightly shorter. I guess the last duration now is 5 seconds 6. Okay. Ghost will let Shadow Pan to activate Flurry more frequently and have a better understanding when the Flurry strikes are going to be unleashed to the foes. Nice. Woodwalker, Blackout Kick bumped by 20%. Nice. Monks are happy. Flurry of the Wind bumped by 40. Okay, that's not the craziest. Fix an issue where Courageous Impulse correctly buff the damage of Blackout Kick. Way more intended, multiple stacks are active. So with this changes up light to PTR environment with your hot fixes. Okay, cool. So Rogue. Also, we got some new stuff for Rogues. So with Rogues, Flagellation. They want to bring it down to a minute cooldown so you could synergize together with your Shadow Blades. They're reversing it. That's what I took a peep at earlier. So they're actually changing it so it's back down to a 1.5 minute CD. However, Shadow Blades now is down to a 1.5 minute CD. Duration reduced. So now you have a 1.5 minute window as a sub-rogue permanently. Big buff for PvP. Big buff for PvE, and subtlety It's probably going to be a best spec right now. I'm telling you right now. This is why people play the Vanish build. So now you can just go full damage build without the Vanish and have shorter cooldowns. Subtlety is insane. Subtlety is going to be insane. Depth perception increases, now also increases damage dealt during summons of death by 3 and 6%. So, what is it? 30%? No, 16% damage increase? Bro! Wow. First thing, duration bonus for next Shadow Dance increased by 4 seconds. They actually just killed off that talent. It's not good for PvP anymore. It's such a weird talent now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Wow. They're making rogues really good. But like, that's gonna make Subtle Outlaw less good. Or Assassin. You're gonna make it the go-to spec. Because it already kind of is, you know, it's becoming like that. Warrior, Colossus. Arterial Bleed causes Colossus Might to increase the damage dealt by deep wounds and ran by 3% per stack. Okay, bit of bleed. No Stranger to Pain increases total damage ignore pain by 20%. Was 15. That could be good. Hold on, that could actually be good for Prot. Slayer, Overwhelmed, now stacks to 12, 10 times. Nerf and Slayer. How dare you? I haven't even got to play with it too much. Culling Cyclone bonus Blaze-Storm damage reduced to 15% plus 20. Alright, Blizzard, I see what you're doing. They already nerfed Warrior's AoE damage and now they're doing it further. Thanks, Blizzard, appreciate ya. Opportunist now increases the damage of your critical strike damage even X. Overpower Raging Blow by 25% was 30. Come on, Blizzard. Come on, Blizzard. Why are you doing this? Raging Blow damage increased by... Wait. So they nerfed the burst damage, but they're increasing the Raging Blow base on damage, not a Reckless Abandon Crushing Blow. Bloodthirst damage bar by 30. So they're giving them... Currently, Reckless Abandon is outperforming anger management in all situations. So we're going to bring it back closer and power by bringing up the Raging Blow and Bloodthirst base damage, which will improve Fury's base and single target damage. Okay, I'll take that trade. Less AoE, but more single target. I'll take that trade because Fury is really good on AoE, but the single target suffers. I don't know if this will be enough, but a 25% and a 30% damage buff for basic combat abilities, someone call it significant. Especially since you have hero specs that play around those base abilities, like Bloodthirst and Raging Blow. Or the recent time to kill a lot. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Mr. I in the Timeless Isle now offers Mr. Padar remix achievements awards for players who didn't receive them. Nice. PvP. Following BlackRock Dubside have been gutted. Alright, fair enough. Guardian Labs is now rooted PvP. No! I was thinking. They flew too close to the sun. Like a phoenix burnt out. But give them a second, they'll come back in just a moment. Gravity allows being a stun in PvE content. I thought, wow, it's gonna be busted in PvP. 3 seconds of a stun. Think of the things Mages could do in 3 seconds of a stun. Deep Freeze is back, baby. Nope. Ripped it out again. It's now back to being just a root. That sucks, man. I thought this is where Mages finally getting a stun, which would have been awful for everybody else. Great for Mages, but yeah, looks like they're not doing that. Fixing issue with disabled. Oh, active Furby mode. Got it. Okay, hold on. Drop down has been added to currency pane that allows you to all transferable currency types across Warband. Enables you to transfer currencies to your current character that hasn't encountered before they would normally see their list. Okay, nice, cool. Good. There's some good stuff here, actually. Like, to add on to the rest of the kit. Like, the druid stuff is... It's a lot of tuning, but like it doesn't seem super exciting, but it is tuning. That's probably going to be good because it's nice new stuff. The Circle Life and Death is an interesting one, but I think like if that is the feedback of druids, like, hey, we don't really like it, that's good. That's good that they make changes. Dark Ranger stuff, love to see it in general. Mage stuff, the rich keep getting richer. I cannot stress enough, the rich keep getting richer. Although I am happy with Frostfire buffs, I do want to see more of that. That seems really, really good. And Spell Slinger, always. And Fire stuff with Living Bomb. Like, maybe Living Bomb can come back. I am still so sad, boys. I am still so sad, and I cannot overstate it enough. Living Bomb was such a fun playstyle to enjoy and play with during the alpha and the beta of War Within. And I am sad that a lot of you just won't be able to experience just how good it was. Just couple of fire blasts and a living bomb and it spreads to everybody. Now everything's blowing up and mages top tier. Fire mages everywhere. And of course, like, fire mages have been pretty good in previous expansions, you know, so they're going to have their time to shine at some point in this expansion. I'm sure of it. It looks like right now fire is actually kind of building itself back up a little bit compared to arcane, at least when it comes to mythic progression. They got buffed up back to back a couple of times, so people are trying to bring it back in. Druids need a rework on tuning. I agree with that entirely. Class talent tree is so caca. I need that thing revamped. Right? We've seen Paladin talent tree revamped. We've seen Monk talent tree to some degree adjusted. Rogues have gotten some good changes, something we actually wanted. Arcane mages actually getting some talent options in their talent tree. Shamans, dude, look at the stuff they're doing with Shamans so far between LE and enhancement. Not like a big revamp, but like still. Druids need the same. Druids need a revamp. I agree with you completely. I'm surprised I haven't done that this 1105 update. Looks like they're just working on Boomkin and like buffing the like numbers, but like I am hoping they actually give them like a proper, what am I thinking of here? Like a proper rework, a proper set of adjustments. That's what I really want to see out of them. But the monk stuff also seems really good. I like this stuff. The fact that they're like working on hero talents, I think it's good. I think all that stuff is good. All I know is I watch balance destroyed leaderboards as today. Just because a class could do big damage and big numbers doesn't always mean it's like it feels good to play. I will say this. Just because it does big numbies doesn't mean it's like designed well, or if it's like if it's like has no issues at all. Because there's some classes out there that feel like ass to play, but they do a ton of damage. That isn't the first time. That is the first time. Just because it does numbers does not mean it couldn't be improved. You know? Because numbers aren't everything. Did I miss Warlock or did I get legit nothing? For Warlocks, you guys got something last build, I'm pretty sure, but not this week. No, for Warlocks, I think if anything, they're doing some stuff with Diablos, but like overall, Warlocks aren't in that of a bad spot, are they? Yes, I'm pretty sure. If I log out, log in, will Bran have the quest again? I just want to double check. I just want to double check. I just want to double check. I just want to know. I just want to know. I wonder how many boxes I can get up to on my shaman if we just keep pressing the thing. No, it looks like they actually fixed the Bran thing. I think. Unless I need to like be offline for a little bit longer with him. Let me check Warlocks here real quick. So Harvest Affliction is doing really good at M+. And Diablo's Demonology too. If anything. I guess for PvP stuff I would need to look at Drustver then, huh? Your Warlock is apparently just obliterating people in solos. What about Blitz? Warlock has decent representation with Affliction. Mostly Affliction though. Yeah, it seems to be Affliction heavy right now. Is it different by region maybe? A little. A little. Oh wait, you guys are not seeing what I'm seeing. Look at the Drustver stuff. Because you talk about like where the Warlocks are, but like this is their Affliction. And in EU it's a little lower, but like it's not that much lower. It's a lot of Death Knights, at least it's 2100. I don't think it shows me 1800 and above. Well, what can I do by rank? May not be working. If it has those Boomkin's dance there, that is probably hung and it's not finding it. Alright, cool. So I got some stuff to look at PTR. Chat! Let's get some character gearing going. What do you guys want to do? Pick the song name. I got you. I got you. I got you. Not even the song, but the link, my guy. A-May. Oh, the name, I guess. Lads with 2 A's. Love you anyway. Garage. I guess garage style. I guess that's supposed to be. Garage. Lads. Love you anyway. That's the name. There we go. That's those 2 bug fixes, which was nice, but apparently a slight nerf when the hero talents was overperforming. Which one? The Diabolus for Demonology or Destro? I know the Destro, they're trying to make Chaos Bolt a bit better for them. What do you guys think? I gotta get my weakness out of the way. Let's do a row key real quick to get a +10 out of the way. Hopefully just time it so we're not actually just depressing espresso. And then I'll do some old stuff afterwards. Because I do want to get some footage for... I wanted to get some more Mistweaver stuff done. Diablo's demo. Ooh, I want to play some Warlock some more, dude. Oh yeah, this guy still has a quest. Yeah. Alright, so maybe they fixed it. Maybe it's broken. I'll find out later. I do want to do a queue on this character and then hop back on my maid afterwards just to see if like the thing is still scuffed to no degree. Chat, what do you guys want to see? Outlaw or Assassination? I feel like I should start playing Assassin more because it's like the S tier spec, right? I feel like I should just start spamming that thing. I want to try to see if I can time in Necrotic Wake. Send up for a Dawnbreaker. They need an Org, a Warlock. Stone Vault. Triple melee. I don't know if that would work out super well, to be honest. City of Threads 11. Did you delete your rogue? Why? To fix the bug? Maybe. It still is on my character. Like I can still turn and take the quest again on my shaman and my rogue. I'm not sure about the other classes though. I'll find out on my mage in a bit. 544 million, 5-6 targets of Frostfire. Yeah, that's really good. Now imagine that with the new Frostfire buzz that got going on, because they're doing some stuff with Living Bomb where they want to have like a regular Living Bomb proc, but it should still be a little bit better, hopefully. 10 plus, a +10. Chat, Assassin or Outlaw? What do you guys want to see? Because I want to get my weekly done. At least, I got invited and then declined immediately. Cool. I got invited and then dropped like a rock. What happened? Wait, they invited me and then kicked me and then they didn't even swap me with anybody? What? I forgot Living Bomb does in 1005 as Frostfire. I forgot Living Bomb does. Yeah, Living Bomb, you do get procs of that as a Frostfire right now, but they're changing that so you're not getting procs. Instead, it's just going to be like its own like ability, like effect or whatever. I tried playing my absolute scuff rogue ult. I was tickling mobs with Outlaw, so I say Outlaw. All right. Yeah, Outlaw definitely can have like, we just lack AoE damage. I think it's just the AoE caps kind of hurt us, but like the consistent damage we do is all right. Just the spec does need to be designed around burst though. Like it seems like they really don't want us bursting anything ever, ever. It is not ideal, but. Yeah, I am hoping that the new updates they got going on for like the 10.0 or 11.05 update, like they got some new stuff when it comes to our talents and like this whole talent tree that should make like you roll the bones and you get 2 powerful finishers, and that should give us like a nice combo with it between the eyes to give us like mini bursts in between. So that should help a little bit. And then the vanish stuff with Crackshot where we could just spam between the eyes, and when there's a cooldown, we vanish to reset the cooldown of between the eyes. Should give us like a much bigger burst window from that too, hopefully. But I think they just need to redesign this, like maybe like give a Drown Wash like a burst window, like 20% damage or 15% damage increase, but like reduce the uptime of it or something. And so we have like a proper, you know, 2-minute or 1.5 minute cooldown or something like that, and give us like an actual burst damage window. I think that'll be healthy and helpful. Have I tried joining those group? Arakara, yo. Wake it is. I'm awake. I was only able to do damage with vanishing between the eyes, adrenaline setup, otherwise a total noodle. You kind of pray. I mean, I think the thing with Outlaw is you only do damage during your adrenaline rush, right? And we kind of want to have adrenaline rush up at all times. If you're struggling with outlet damage though, you definitely should play the ambush build around hidden opportunity. Play the hoe build, you know, hoe around in dungeons. But no, hidden opportunity is like the play, I think. If you want to have like damage outside of major cooldowns, you will still play around adrenaline rush and spamming out as many between the eyes as humanly possible during that window. And you'll still play around like those cooldowns, but you will have better damage with ambushes outside of adrenaline rush, like if you're struggling to be in adrenaline a lot. Out here hoeing around dungeons with SMH. I'm just rolling, man. I'm rolling around in dungeons, dude. What is the IR right now? Almost 2,500. I'm like very, very close. I just need to time like 1 or 2 more keys. Or like, yeah, like just push them one more time. Like 2479. So like if I time this Necrotic Wake, like if we time this as 10, I think that'll be basically 2,500, if not really, really close to 2,500. I'm just gonna go inside. Is the default game setting? Where? Hey, is there an add-on that shows DPS, healer tank when looking for a group? Nope, just default UI. It's something they added as part of like a recent update. Not recent, literally recent, but like during like pre-patch Dragonflight or something. One of those. It's been in for a little bit, dumb. Every rogue should exist, makes the world a little bit worse. Interesting. I don't have that. Do you have any kind of add-ons then? Maybe you have like if you have any kind of add-ons like if you have like an add-on for like not plater, but like that modifies your base UI, like LVUI or something, maybe it'll change it to like their own version. But if you have like the base one, then yeah. All right, waiting on the tank, waiting on the healer, and hopefully we have a easy run. We got this dude out here with the fantastic Mog. Warrior should be able to pump AoE. I almost feel like I should go assassination and just let this guy do AoE damage. But I'm gonna stick out. I'm gonna stick it out as outlaw. Lust, honestly, it's up to the tank, dude. Honestly, up to the tank. Stitch Flash, definitely Stitch Flash. Definitely Stitch Flash. Okay, thanks. I'll look into it. Yeah. It should be base end up. But yeah, Scott, I do hope that we get some kind of like a solid change for Outlaw. All we need is like an actual burst window. We need good sustained damage outside of major cooldowns. I think that would be helpful. You can still keep the whole like cooldown reduction and roll the bone stuff, but like let us do decent damage outside of those CDs too, man. Because that's how the spec used to be, like just consistent good damage and then like a small burst window. But it became basically just like you want to maintain that burst window at all times, but it's like a very, very small burst window with the adrenaline rush. And for his boss, yeah, man. For the boss, I think it's fine. It's really usually up to the tank, whatever he wants to lust. Want to see assassin keys? Yeah, maybe after this, yeah. If we get like if we just wipe this in like few seconds. Literally first wipe and then tank bails. Then maybe we'll switch over and try assassin next one. Do you have between the eyes a bug where you have to use it from stealth and it fires nothing, consumes 0 common points? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. This is because if you try to use between the eyes as you're coming out of stealth, or if let's say you opened up on a target, you killed it very, very quickly, you're trying to catch a re-stealth, and if you catch a re-stealth, in the background you will still have subterfuge ticking down. So if you have subterfuge and stealth and you're between the eyes when those two are overlapping, even if you can't see subterfuge, it is still in the background ticking down. If both of those overlap and you're between the eyes, it'll bug it. Or sometimes every time you re-stealth, there's a chance it'll just bug out to look like, oh, it's available. It's not actually available, it's still on cooldown. It's one of those two that causes the bug. Oh wait, I probably don't want to be doing that then. Because this guy does not have the thing. Immediately died.
I must get closer.
To vanish?
Far away.
Tank. Tank died immediately there is not great, but we can work with it. Maybe he was just hoping for like a sack or something, or he just didn't have his defenses up. He might just die again. It's a fire mage? No, it's not. I saw breath and I thought fire mage for some reason.
I require a target.
Okay. Sketch, but we can do it.
I need to target something.
Sketch, but I think it's still doable. Ouch, definitely ouch. Okay, so we got the lady. Apparently they buffed her and then they nerfed her back down. But apparently she had like a ton of health for a good bit. But they nerfed her back down. I guess they heard people complaining about her. And the cooldown reduction is now 50%, so that's a lot of CDR. That's defenses and everything coming back so much faster. Kinda nice actually.
Require a target. I need to target.
So they nerfed her health back down, but kept the Giga Juice CDR.
Have a target.
Might be good. Might be actually good. But that means we got a nuker immediately. Just want to do ads, boss. Pull with the ads. Is the boss by himself? That's fine.
I must get closer.
Hoping the warrior is able to wipe these things out really quickly. If he can do that, then I can just focus on the boss the entire time. Yeah, okay, she has a lot less health than before. Apparently she had like 30 million for a bit. Literally 30 million health, which seemed like a lot. Okay, warrior did not have anything there. Still gotta be in the wormies though. Also, warrior's not really doing that much damage. Little concerned. Not gonna lie. Just a little bit. Come on, warrior. Nuke it. You can do it, right?
I require a target.
Take the ads, warrior. Got one more wormy on the way.
I must get closer.
He's beefy. He's a big boy. He fed. Oh, he fed. I'm literally stunning my worm just so I don't get bitten.
Too far away.
Because these things are actually the worst part of this encounter. Hands down. Literally the hardest part of this fight. Okay. I mean, the boss got done clean, so that's like one of the harder parts. Second boss is the only one that's like a little bit iffy, but shouldn't be a problem with the warrior. And third boss is like the only real wall. But like, there's some pain points though. If we do the rest of it clean, I think it'll be alright. Warrior's damage seems a little on the lower end. So, it might be... Okay, I got bugged there, by the way. Now you mentioned about the between the eyes bug. Yeah, I just got hit by that. Literally just got hit by it. Where's the mage? Is he leaving? Where'd the guy at? Did I have to change the talent? Or did he like die? I wonder if the warrior got the talent to break through shields. I guess we'll know pretty early here, yeah. Does he talent into it? He doesn't. Wreck and throw, I imagine, would be really, really good there.
I must get closer.
That guy just stood in a puddle. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. And Fate, trying to stop him from it. Yep, trying to stop him from casting as best as I can there. Okay, he's gonna hit me. Did I just get autoed there? I did get meleeed. Okay. The Demon Hunter died twice. I don't think it's timeable anymore. I am now wondering. That guy's offline. That guy immediately went offline. I think it's done, dude. I think this key is dead in the water. Necrotic Wave broke that man immediately. I guess I'll give him a second to see if it comes back, but yeah, this ain't happening. Raise his key. He just ate that key. How long were we in this key? We were in. I don't even know how long, to be honest. I don't even know how long. 10 minutes? Broke that man. Absolutely shattered him. His psyche in the oblivion, dude. Yeah, this is not doable anymore then. But he's tanking like crazy. He is doing some weird stuff with tanking. I don't know what the deaths are all about. I mean, he stood in the shadow well there. So it was one of those, like, don't stand on that moments, right? We're giving him a minute here, but this is not a formatable. I mean, it's painful formatable. Not really worth. Understand? Yeah, all good, all good. He's just Tank is doing some weird pulls. Like, he's not really displaying confidence. Normally you do like a big giga pull and you control the mobs. He's not really using chains or sigils as often as I expect a Demon Hunter to do. So maybe just not experienced or something. Maybe his gear is kind of whatever and he just can't really live. He got some decent items here and there, and he got tier set. But he's like not socketed or anything, so I don't really know. Yeah. Good team. I'm gonna find another key. We gotta find Onomas, boys. That was bugged? They were. I guess I could double check to see my mage if it's still bugged. They might have fixed it, but yeah, last time we checked, they were pretty bugged. What's up, Nikolai? Hi to my man. Your experience, yeah. What is our overall damage there? Doesn't show for some reason. Yeah, I can't really see the overall. Alright, let's see my mage real quick to see if the bug is still in. Maybe it's fixed. Looks like they might have fixed it, but it was basically giving you like a ton of like quests. Even if you finished it. No, it looks like they might have fixed it actually. Might have fixed it. Not for my rogue. My rogue and shaman technically are still bugged because they still have a quest that they already completed. So fixed it now, but you might have already got a character bugged if you've done it before. When I search for another person, then you can unplus. For what? I do have Raka. Oh wait, no. Was it me that has the key? Because Raka said me and him both need to do a 10 necrotic wake. I have a 10. So, but apparently he's got another key. He's got City of Threads he wants to do with me. So maybe we could get a group together for that at some point. Siege of Borealis. Siege I think is very, very doable. Arakara. Let's see if we can snipe our way in there. Chat, Outlaw or Assass? What do you want to see? Which spec you want to see? Because we tried the Outlaw, but maybe Outlaw just occurs, dude. Acid time? Is that what we doing? Or do we run it back, give Outlaw like a proper shot in these? Because Assassin is considered S tier by whatever website you may follow. So maybe we could just try to run it on the S tier quality. Triple melee, probably not gonna work, right? Unless it is Stone Vault. Well, Fane be off GCD. Next update, the 1105. So not next week, but whenever they announce 1105, which is gonna be so good. It's so good because right now having that ability on GCD is cheeks. Cheeks. And it's really bad during your burst. Like if you need to use a feint and spend the GCD for it, it doesn't feel great. Not at the moment, at least. You can play Outlaw for Assas, yeah. Outlaw for Assas. Okay, we'll switch over to Assas, get a key done that way. We'll try playing the S tier spec. Maybe it'll just make it easier for me to join groups or whatever. Who knows? Temperaz with 2 seconds left. Let's go. Let's get a show epic. Let's go. Yeah, dude. It comes down to like the final moment, the final chance, the final opportunity to just like end the key to finally time it. Everything is on the line. Kill it now. Do we just run back another necrotic wake, or do we just like save ourselves from inflicting depression upon ourselves from that key? I feel like we just save the worries, man, and just try a different scene. Unless there's absolutely nothing else. And then maybe we just put in our time slot for a necrotic wake. Run it back, Grimbatol. Am I gonna have a good time in Grimbatol? They nerfed apparently a bunch of that place. Grimbatol apparently gutted, possibly. Feral? I don't know. Triple melee probably not gonna work. But who knows? Is this then gonna be Dawnbreaker for sure? That or Mists, but I do agree. I think actually Dawnbreaker technically can be even easier than Mists. That being said, it's still a 10. So you like if you mess up one mechanic and you have a full wipe, it definitely can turn the key from a easy to a bricked. Like both of them are in that position. But I do think, yeah, I think if you just play like super safe Dawn, there's no reason why you should be able to time it. I'm actually on board with that idea. I found that one to be easier than Mists, or at least I felt like groups were having an easier time with it than Mists. You know, if you had to like really place it. Meaning to ask you, what do you prefer, Vendetta or Deathmark? You know, both of them are basically the same button, aren't they? Except Deathmark lets you triple melee group. Okay. I got invited just to get booted. Appreciate you. What the hell is that all about? Why do people do that? Just invite, kick. Why? What is the point of it? What is the point of that? What does that even do? I notice people do that a lot. Like they'll invite you and they'll boot you. Just like why? But 565 item level. That's a start. Not a crazy high item level, but that's a start. Because I had other keys I was signed up for. So like doing this, just like I need to go and find those keys I was signed up for earlier and re-sign up for them again. Please stay for completion. Druid Resto. I mean, I'll sign up. Miss, I'll sign up. 9. I really just want to get 10s out of the way. Ideally timed. They had no bloodlust, that's why they didn't think it would probably. Maybe. Actually, yeah, I guess that would make sense. But like, you could just like sit there, think about it. You could just like sit there and think before like snap inviting somebody. You know? I usually like to sign up for keys that are basically almost full, just so I can like get in and we could just get it going. But maybe I should join one of the like groups where it's just like a single dude. trying to put a group together, and I'll be the first person to sign up. He'll know that that's loyalty right there. Signing up before the group is even made. This dude is in for the long haul. This dude is a ride or die. Say because it makes a mistake. Ah, fair. Fair. Is there gonna be another boot? Oh, the healer's immediately gone. What is happening, dude? Healer's offline. Did he log off because he was like, maybe it's happening to everybody else too. People are just getting booted as soon as they get invited. So he joins the group and immediately logs off just so he doesn't have to face the odd invite. He'll just log in 5 minutes later and just be back to searching for queues. Just avoiding, just out of sight, out of mind, doesn't want to face rejection in the most literal sense. Yeah, dude, pugging is an interesting world, man. The pug world is a fantastical world. It's like a fable. Like a children's book. There's so many fantastical stories that are just like, they're all unbelievable. Or it's more like a Ripley's kind of like, you would never believe it unless you read it in a Ripley's book or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Ripley's? Is it called Ripley's? I think it's called Ripley's. My brain says it's Ripley's. My brain says that's correct. I'm not sure anymore. Like Ripley's fantastical. Whatever. Is there damage to a balance between high and safety ammo? Maybe. Yeah. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Another option would also be invite another person, but there are constant list updates and no position in the list. Oh, it could be that, yeah. Maybe they were like trying to invite somebody else and then they... Well, I mean, maybe. I guess it's a possibility. Stick it out with a DK for another X-Pack? Yo, Lord, I feel like, my guy, if you're looking to PvP, don't be a Frost DK. Just play anything that's meta. I think I'll be very, very happy if you just play something that's meta. It could be perfectly fine. What key is this for? I don't remember. I've been like just going back and forth with the keys. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna follow the tank. You might know. Is this a Necrotic Wake or is this a Borealis? Is this a Tyrna? Is he gonna cut left? Yeah, it's a Tyrna. Okay, we're doing a Tyrna, boys. I forgot what key we were even doing. I was just like spacing. I just want to be a Frost to be decent, not even strong, but good, just decent. Like if you look at the PvE, I'd say play Frost, but like if you're looking for PvP, just play like whatever's meta, right? Just play whatever's meta, because your focus is not on, your focus is on playing like a very, very strong class. So might as well just play whatever's really good, and that's easy and fun. That's what I would do at this point.
I cannot use that.
Oh, here I'm just going. I thought he was a panda, but he's a dwarf. Has happened to me when creating groups to try to invite a healer, accidentally invited for DPS. Ah, okay. So maybe it is like, maybe it's not a toxic trait. Maybe it's just them accidentally making a mistake and they're just embarrassed about it, and they just immediately kick before they need to face the embarrassment. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like that's not how most people are with the pug, but who knows? Maybe that is the case. Who knows? The nose knows. Also, I got pretty juiced item level, boys. You seen this thing? 622, 623 in bags. Woo! Yeah, damn. I need a couple of more of these creds to finish up upgrading some of these other items, like the belt. And I think it's just the belt left, right? Might just be the belt. Because I did some sims to find out what would give me better upgrades. Crafting a new item or upgrading what I got. And upgrading what I got is like a 24k DPS increase, so I'll take it. Minimum mastery you have for a SAS. Minimum, you can never have minimum mastery for a SAS. I think maybe when you start hitting with DRs. I have about 10k. You could probably get it to like 12 or something. I think 12k will be just fine. Maze solver loaded. Nice. Is it the Chinese one or is that the non-Chinese one? Because there's a Chinese add-on for solving the maze, and it basically literally does the maze for you. It's basically cheating. It is very reliable too. There's another maze solver that isn't as reliable. It bugs out all the time, and there's other variations. But like if you get the actual one the Chinese players use, it's apparently really, really good. And people on beta passed it around and were like, yo, use this. They were just basically just like, hey, I want to make sure that your feature runs and Tyrna are good. Because there was like a lot of different people from different regions playing on the beta. and like a pretty big Chinese audience too. And they have some wild weak orders and add-ons that are like very, very like efficient. It is crazy.
I need to target something first.
So I don't know if he's got that one or if he's got like a different one. Also, I need the party one macro on this thing if I can help it. It's not party one, is it? Nice. No, I do have it. Where are you, caster? Am I running our build? I'm not. That sucks. That's not good. Are they AoE build at least? Might be. I don't think I am. Awkward.
Too far away.
If I change talents, am I gonna bug anything? Because I probably do need to change talents. Or should I just run as this? Because I might be okay as this, actually. It's like a single target AoE cleave build. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be okay. It's not quite a big AoE, but it's whatever. Yeah, it's like a cleave. Something you would use for like overnext, but it's not like big giga juice AoE. But it might be alright.
I am out of range.
It just doesn't cleave nearly as well as I'd like it to. My health. My brand. Really good at just focusing down a single target. Like her, for example, the lady. Just start flying. I guess it's doing okay in damage, but like it's not gonna be as good. We'll stick with it. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
I need to target something.
Whatever. I mean, infinite rewards just came by. So basically, Delves were basically offering a quest from Bran that would just keep constantly giving you rewards over and over and over, no matter how many times you like turned it at. It was bugged. It looks like maybe they fixed the bug, but some of my characters are still bugged. So you can basically just give me an extra rewards that it's not supposed to. But when I mean infinite rewards, I mean literally just infinite rewards. Yeah, just keep giving you rewards over and over and over. So you can turn in the quest with your 3 delves, and then you turn it again, and then you turn it again, and you turn it again, and it keeps giving rewards every single time, which is wild. So I mean that in the most literal of ways.
Far away.
Oh, you're gonna sit in there while doing this? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is.
I do not have a target.
Okay. Hopefully we have enough damage. I don't even know if I want to Kingsbane this guy. I feel like Kingsbane would be too much in the opener. Like way too much. I'm just gonna hope it will be okay. Is that me? Yeah, he's targeting me. She got a ghosty? Yeah, she got a ghosty.
I am out of range.
We do need to hit her a little. I'm gonna die. I stand there. What's compliance? Maybe we kill. I don't think we kill. Yeah, it's fear. We could feint it at least. Shaman? Okay, no shaman. I was thinking maybe shaman would have the what's it called? A thing. You guys know what I mean by a thing, right? The thing. I gotta get this mark off him. Put it on a tree. Oh, a lady? I could put on a lady. Just blast her. Yeah, put on a lady and blast her. Okay. We still need to hit the tree. Tremor? No tremor. Shaman, really good for tremor. Except when they don't bring tremor. Oh, I'm gonna run. Nice. Yeah, could have been better. Could have been better. But Death Warlock is doing some damage. That seems really good. That seems pretty good. See, damage ramp once poison bomb drops, so will buy more procs. Yeah, actually they're changing it so you are going to be getting more poison bomb procs. In the 11.05 update, there's like a whole talent that gives you like more procs. So they actually will give you more procs. Poison bombs could be huge.
Too far away.
There's going to be other things they also interact with. So anything that builds, spends calm points, all of that, it's actually going to be really good for that. Potentially very, very strong. Cool.
I require a target.
Was able to solve it. Okay, nice, not bad. All right, starting off strong. Like to see it. We got full CDs here. Should be able to have a proper go. Yeah, I wish I had a proper AoE build. This is kind of jank. If we do like a bigger pool than what we are, I feel like my AoE damage is gonna go through the roof, but yeah. Which one is it? Mystery Evoker Man. Alright. Dude, it makes me want to level more Rogue. Next, dude, they're pretty fun. Rogues are pretty good. I like him quite a bit. And the changes we're getting, like, is it actually like finally, oh, finally we're getting a good update. Finally we're getting an update more than anything. So it's looking real good right now.
I must get closer.
Alright, which way is the Walker? Does he need the things? Does he know? He knows, dude. He already knows. Already knows. Or no? Or no? Hold on. Not working? Toss and Frost DK. Frost DK is also pretty good, man. Attempt to open the game for 75 to think I love you minutes, by the way. Hey, man, how you doing, my guy? Yeah, don't do it too many times, though. Honestly, don't do it too many times. You're gonna hurt. It's not gonna be good. It has to be left. Yeah, it gotta be left.
Target something first.
Also hate how these mobs take you out of stealth if you're assassination. Just for some reason, when you open up on them, they'll just take you out of stealth. Super fun. Nice. Dude, Warrior's take no damage, by the way. Is it this one? Alright, she's got it. Hang back, let the thing spawn. So then you don't get clipped by it. You get knocked out of stealth. That's not fun.
Too far away.
Oh, okay.
I am out of range. I must get closer.
I don't think anyone's pop cooldowns on this thing at all. This is going to be here for a minute.
I am out of range. I require a top.
Yeah, literally nobody pop cooldowns there. Everybody has everything saved for the next pack. It's got to be the circle, man. It's got to be circle. Hang back. What should be the boss, hopefully? Tender. I'm gonna be in tender. Yeah, if I went full AoE, I think it would have been a bit more damage. But this is going to be okay. I have better single target this way. It's probably going to be that one, isn't it? Circle, circle. Yeah, it is.
I need to target.
That's more percent, but I guess it's okay. I need a dispeller. Thank you, friend. Although I did all that AoE damage just by hitting a single guy. That is pretty fun about assassination though. That is very, very fun. I literally just single targeted and I basically blade flurried. I literally just hit one guy. Has to be the boss dude. There's no shot it's not. Every single time. Look at that, just AoE. I just single targeted the entire time. Back from vacation, missed the first 2 weeks of expansion. No problem, my man. Feel like huge fan. You're not, don't worry, you're not that far behind. Promise ya. You really aren't. You're just in time, my man. No worries. Catching up is pretty easy right now. You don't have a lot to catch up to anyway. Just a little bit. Focus on the main story. Focus on getting some early gear. Get some delves done. Get some items, you know what I mean? And then get some gear. From like the seasonal stuff. Yeah, it has to be the flower. We lost that? Apparently we did. Neat. Don't know if we really needed to lost that, but there it is. He's tagging me.
I must get closer.
Okay, that works too. I didn't realize it would kill it that quick.
I am out of range.
I was gonna say the dog there for a second. Just like started walking at us.
Open your mind to the whispers. Embrace who you truly
Oh, she can hit her? She can hit the image too. No shot. That is wild. I didn't realize she could hit her too. She just one-shot her. She's a menace, dude. Mist Color is a menace. Is it this one? Okay, is that one? Whoever's solving this for us, thank you. My brain is just not functioning. Normally I'm pretty decent at these. Nice. Dude, this is actually so good. Just using her orbs, her dodgeball mechanics to just kill stuff is so good. And the damage I did is pretty good here. I think I do more outlaw damage, but I feel like I did so much more single target focused boss damage. Plus hitting for in Venom for 3 million is super satisfying as assassination. Doing some sin angle. Yeah, just sinning, dude. For some reason, every time I do keys on an outlaw, they'll just go to shit. As soon as I switch it over and sin some, things are going mildly okay. I say this now, but I'm probably gonna jinx it, right? Now that I said something. I should try to go for a sass for another dagger from this place. Ooh, we can just walk. Just walk on through, boys. Just walk on through. How you doing, my man? How's the whole gearing thing going? Do you ever figure out the delve stuff? Except I kind of bungled up this whole go here, and I'm doing everything as a non-AoE build. I'm like full single target right now. And we're dying, which is not ideal. Some would call maybe less than ideal. I'm gonna hope that the evoker maybe got me here. Yep, kinda got me. Wish I had cooldowns for that, but I didn't really have anything crazy until later. I'm dead. Unless... that was scuffed. I guess having a warlock also die there isn't great either, but that was scuffed to all the degree. I'm gonna die. Unless the evoker just helps me live. Literally, I'm the only alive because of the evoker right now. I'm just pumping the entire time. I was scuffed. We got shot next key. I should give it a shot next key. Okay. Poke it. Just like stay in and do some damage. By some, I mean literally some, not a lot. Not a lot. I don't remember which one I had marked here. Lost my mark guy. I feel like we're just brute forcing this key right now. Just no damage. Just like, all right, we're gonna take damage. We ain't dodging nothing. Greetings from Indonesian player. What's up, Risky? How do my guy? What about an infinite delve loot? Yeah, so apparently some characters are bugged. I'm pretty sure my rogue is still bugged, but I basically turned in the delve quest for Bran, and for some reason he keeps giving me that quest again and again. Hasn't stopped. So I've been trying to be very, very careful not to, like, you know, get myself banned here. But yeah, he's kind of bugged right now. Bran is feeling too generous. Feeling a little generous. I think they might have fixed it. I looked at it earlier and it looked like they probably fixed it. But no confirmation or nothing from Blizzard's end. I'm gonna die. I have like a dude aggroed on me maybe. We don't have a kick for that, do we? No, we don't. Swap over to one poison. How's Jester Warlock for DPS? It's not. I don't see a lot of them. I mean, this guy's doing okay, but I think Affliction and Demonology have seen quite a lot more play than Destro. That being said, Destro were looking really insane over on the beta for a good bit. So it's surprising to see them not really like played nearly as much as the others. Probably should kill it real quick and get cooldowns, yeah? Because I got my, what is it, Death Mark too. It's actually so worth. Yeah, cooldowns are coming back. 50% DR is really, really nice. I think that's really good. I see DR rather. Did the warrior just like do the fattest leap ever? Because I don't think I even got mind linked at all. I'm so used to tanks like being super slow about that. Uh oh. It's gonna be a little painful now. We gotta get take care of her too. I should probably just nuke her, right? Yeah. He's been again. My stuff is gonna be desynced a little bit, but it's okay.
Too far away. I am out of range.
Oh, that's not good. I guess I walked to the double puddle. I might have actually. Oh, I don't know if we live this. Barely. I do feel like with less versatility that I normally have with my outlaw, I do feel like I'm a little squishier. Or like, I gotta be a little more careful with my stuff. Positionals and all that. Oh, the tank is so fast. What a boy. What a homie. I like this guy a lot. Walking into poison. Big luster buster. Dude, this is probably the slowest kill of my life, but such a like smooth key. Such a smooth run. And like, that's the problem. Tanks I feel like sometimes overpull and they go giga more than what they can like manage. This guy just went slow and steady. Literally slow and steady was the race.
I require a top.
Holy. Yeah, the Dasher Warlock didn't do that bad actually. He's overall. Is it back? Hold on. Is he doing the thing? Hold on. Is he doing the thing? I didn't realize his shadow burning. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. And Changeling. What a trinket. What an item. Wow, we did it. We did it. What's the build? Did you? Is that the Sun Demise build? Yeah, I meant to play that. At the start of the run, I was like, wait, I'm playing the wrong build, aren't I? I'm playing the ONYXIA build, not the Sudden Demise build. And I decided I'm just gonna stick out with it. I'm gonna stick around with it. I'm just gonna finish it all the way through, like running out, resetting all that. When we already have like a skip and going on to the next part of the dungeon, like it's just not worth. So I decided to stick out with it. But yeah, if I did the other AoE build, my damage would have been much better. But it's a very single target cleave build, not like full AoE build, like proper build for Mythic Plus. But it worked, right? I felt like boss damage was a little better, but yeah, the other build is a lot more effective, I'd say. And where do the bugs still exist? Well, for my rogue, it still gives me a quest. So I can check a look at my mage. If my mage, because my mage completed the quest, but if a mage is not getting the quest again and again and again and again, then they might have fixed it. Because my shaman and rogue were bugged. They still have it. I can still do it one more time, technically. I'll check my mage. Good to spend your time. Hello, Fury or Frost, which is more fun and easy to play? Frost Death Knight or Fury Warrior? I'd say Fury. Yeah, I think they fixed it. I'm not getting it anymore on this guy. My Shaman and Rogue still are getting the quest, but this guy is not. And this guy did the quest itself. We did it on stream. Yeah, I think they might have fixed it. Yes, it seems like it was a bug. Some people thought maybe it was like normal for them to like normal for this thing to keep repeating again and again and again, but I don't think it was. But yeah, between those two, fun and easy to play. I'd say Frost DK is pretty fun and pretty easy. I'd say Frost Death Knight. Is there faster delves? Not in terms of clearing, but like XP per hour. I don't think there is. I have no idea, to be honest. I don't really know what the amount of XP you can get per delve. Because I don't really know the numbers you get from like completion for every single one of the delves. I just don't have an idea. All I know is the quests in those delves. Like if you do all those quests within the delves when you first level in a character, then you can get enough XP. Like if you literally do every single delve in the game while leveling a character and you do the quests in those delves, turning in all of those quests, what are they doing? Oh, Arcar 9. I should probably do it at some point. But if you're turning in all of those quests, that gives you 2 levels. No matter what level you are, because they scale with you. So like if you're at level 78, that's going to burn you through to 79 and 80. If you're 72, that's going to get you 73 and 74. So you should save them towards the end of your leveling journey for the last few levels. I'll try again, but tier 1, I imagine higher tier probably gives you more XP, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, you really need to test it on your own. I just remember doing like, I don't spam it on 8s because the rewards are a little bit better. Like if you're trying to gear a character while also leveling, but also the speed isn't all that much longer. It doesn't take you necessarily longer to complete them or anything. An hour a day or max level in a week. So I just waited those on my level 75. I did a Nightfall Sync multiple times. 50k XP every 8 minutes, so with a bit more level an hour, that's reasonable. Yeah, but I think dungeons are faster though, because it's like 3 dungeons per level or 2 dungeons per level. Especially if you have like the warband bonus. You could also, like if you're trying to just focus on leveling a bunch of characters, you do have 20th anniversary coming up soon. They don't have like a release date for when 20th anniversary is going to be, but we're assuming 20th or 22nd of October, around 20th or so, because normally anniversary is in November. But there's going to be some overlapping buffs, like Hallow's End, for example. That's like a 10% XP increase. I imagine like Hallow's End and 20th anniversary are not going to be around the same time, so like 12th maybe. or maybe there'll be some overlap. I'm not even sure. But there's usually like overlaps. Like there's what is it? Darkwind Fair overlapping, and the Hallow's End, which is 10%. So Darkwind Fair 10%. This is 10%, and if they can have 20th anniversary, that's 10% and 20% bonus, so 20%. Like 50% more XP plus warband bonus, 75% more XP if you have a bunch of characters leveled. So that's some numbers. When I'm experienced, the Delves starting out is just plan. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, but Desert Warlock looks like that guy did all right. You know, story request to somebody 8 and didn't want him to Delves and roll quest to 80. Yeah, you could do that too. Dungeon, if you are trying to spam it the fastest, the dungeons are technically the fastest. Just spam it normals. That's what a lot of people did at the start of the expansion. So let's see if we can get another 10 out of the way. Because that 10 gave me some hope. Got me inspired. Makes me want to play some Outlaw and just get some AoE claps out of the way. Stream run. I mean, if it's a pre-made group, they have melee. I doubt they want another melee. I tried an 11 Dawnbreaker the other day. We almost timed it, and then the tank kind of like just didn't press the defensive for a boss mechanic. So yeah, I want to see if I can run it back. I think that'd be awesome. They're probably looking for a lust. Time walking dungeons got, yeah, time walking's even better because they actually offer more XP for completion. They're faster just because they're scaling, and they're just actually better. They're actually better. Yeah, time walkings are in fact better. That is true. That is true. And then during the 20th anniversary, it's basically going to be like classic time walking, but throughout the entire patch, which is basically the whole patch is the 20th anniversary for multiple months. So it's going to be giga juice for XP, and you can start doing them at level 10. What key was this for? Is this for hold on, I can see. It was for, is this a Necrotic Wake? Looks like this was for Necrotic Wake. Or I'm not sure. I'm kind of seeing where people are walking, and they're just kind of flying all over the place. Yeah, it looks like it is Necrotic Wake. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I was trying to figure out what keys this is for. I'm late. What's up with the Delves? So the Delves were bugged for a little bit, and some of my characters are still bugged. But basically, you would get this quest from Bran to complete 3 Delves, and Bran would keep giving you rewards even if you complete the quest. For some reason, he kept giving you the quest every few minutes. Like after you complete it, you literally log off for 5 minutes and log in. But some people said apparently you just gotta leave the zone, come back and like go to Ashkahet, take that little portal, come back to Dornagal. He'll have the quest again, and you can just keep repeating it over and over and over and over, spamming delve keys and all those things. Even this guy's like, yo, what key are we doing again? I don't remember. I don't remember. Fashion though. We're waking. We're waking up. How does that song go? Waking up. Ashen dust. Something about smile. Something about rust. Not a lyrical guy.
I must get closer.
But yeah, it was pretty bugged. It was pretty bugged. New time walking with scaling going to be faster? Current time walking. That is a good question. I actually am a little worried about that. Because basically they're making it so that content scales to our level instead of us scaling down. My problem with that is they're probably going to make it so that gear actually matters. So that actually is going to be worse than for newer players. Because the best part about like running Black Temple, right, as an ult, you don't need a lot of gear. Because you scale down, so your gear like just gets acclimated to that raid or dungeon. So you don't actually need what am I trying to say? You don't actually need gear. You don't need to have anything. You just go, kill bosses, get loot. But now, since the scale's up to you, your gear will now matter. So I actually think they're making it harder for newer players that don't have any gear to perform. Because now you may actually need decent gear to run like Black Temple. Because the more gear you have, the faster it's gonna go. Previously, like if you had cheesy gear, like Azerite gear or legendaries from all the expansions, all those things like that, those things would give you like actually a bigger advantage than max level gear. So like if you had somebody with like a time walking set, they actually did some giga damage, and they could kind of sort of carry the group. It was pretty fun in that regard. But now you might not be able to do that anymore, which is a little unfortunate. That guy might just die. He actually might die. Literally gonna stun the dude with Bone Claw. Just to hope that he lives. He might die. He purged. Okay, that was his cheat death. We won't have any more of those for a while. Okay. Well, Holy DK does a lot more damage than we do in that kind of a big pack. That's why people play Assassin. It's like the big AoEs, man. Solid cleave, great AoE damage. Great ass. I don't know why I wanted to say that. It was like a movie quote. I'm gonna feint just in case I'm getting targeted here. I don't think I am. Stun that. Popping a lot of cooldowns here. Things aren't really dying. But maybe these guys just playing super heavy on CDs. I guess it is a Boomkin and a DK. It's probably like, does he have army? Does he have Incarn? That's probably what they both play around with. I am a little worried for this tank because he's immediately dead. I think it's a wipe, right? How did the tank instantly die there, by the way? This guy is just dead. A lot. He's like super low the entire dungeon. Does he get like bone shield charges? Or is he like doesn't have any mitigation at all? Because I feel like this guy's getting slammed. Little steps. I kind of want to see if he's got himself like charges, like bone shield at all. At least we lusted that too, didn't we? Oh, that is unfortunate. Actually tragic. Tragedy. He didn't have any bone shield charges for a while there. That was a little wild. No wonder he's getting slammed. Okay, now he's got bone shield charges. Now he's chilling. Ouchie. Okay, I'm hoping he'll be fine from now on. Hopefully the Boomkin can take care of the guys at range. I guess we gotta ignore him. That's one way of doing it. Or maybe dot and just let him rot. Maybe. Probably should kill him. We just gotta focus on the ads, I think. Every single time. Somebody's in a good gotta, and might as well be me. Well, I don't like where he's going with it. Let's just trying to send the worms long. If that's the case, then maybe we can make it work.
Embrace who you
Just focus the boss. I don't know if we can though. Not with this thing. I think that's what he's trying to do, is send him long. Although that anyway, it doesn't matter. Not gonna lie, so far the dungeon's been a little bit more tense, at least on my from my angle. A little sketch, especially with the tanks earlier. If we pulls them with like no cooldowns at all or no mitigation at all. It is spooky. Look at my damage, dude. I'm actually like doing as much damage as humanly possible. Literally peak. And this is the most damage I could do. Because I just can't hit everything around me. I'm cleaving everything. I'm just limited by my soft hard cap of 8 targets. It is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. I guess the best I can do is just CC and stuff.
embrace who you
Interesting pull. Very, very doable. Beat it Delve, I'm not recommend that idle elbow till someone is not so insane. Can't beat a Delve at 8. Yeah, Delves on 8 really do like kick up a little bit in difficulty. Not gonna lie. Oh, did he throw cleaver me? Yeah, he threw cleaver right through me. Probably shouldn't do that. But who am I to blow against the wind? You just absolutely gatted me. I was chilling and then he just decided to gap me. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did wrong. I feel like if we just pull her in, we just gotta buff everything up, man. Gotta kill her here. Well, they gave that much more of a prominent circle now. Interesting. Or has it always been prominent? I'm not sure anymore. Random little deaths here and there is not a good thing for us. Because I feel like that just means we're gonna just lose out on time. Like 8 deaths now, like we gotta minimize those somehow. Please don't turn the cleave mana to the rest of the group. Let him res. Let him okay. I was gonna say. ER Chicho never tried it as outlaw. It's alright. It's just like it's just a slightly different like modification to like when you use my finishers. That's really about it. It's nothing super crazy. Pretty easy to adjust to. Just like if you land on a blue comm point, you just send. That's all you gotta do. We're gonna be losing it soon anyway, so it's not like you should get attached to it. Gonna be getting a better, like more straightforward version of it. You know, he's back, sorta. Just yoinking everything. What killed him there? Just like necrotic bolt and axe. We were chilling, and then he just died randomly. Huh. I feel like these other casters are just gonna nuke my tank. So I feel like it's probably just better just to attack them instead.
Embrace who you truly are.
Is this a key timeable, chat? What do you guys think? Is this a timeable key? 'Cause I feel like everything we've done so far has been a little scuffy. A little bit scuffed. I might want to use this one of the earlier packs actually. That or the boss, I'm not even sure. We're sharding. He's just turning back, looking, waiting. Please don't die. Please don't die, tank. Okay, I think it's stabilized a little bit. Because earlier I felt like his stuff was bouncing around all over the place. There's a lot of castles here, so I'm just gonna burn my thing here now. I think I'm getting punched here actually by one of these ads. I definitely am. Yeah, Frostbolt volley. Yeah, this is gonna be killer. But that guy. Oh, yeah. I think it's donkey, dude. I think it's a donkey. Question is, do they continue all the way through the end, or do they give up? Because this is definitely not timeable. One too many deaths. Like 13 deaths, and not even by second boss is rough. Very, very rough. What's up, bro? How you doing, my man? I don't know what it feels like. It feels like the mobs are dying way too slowly. Like a lot of the packs we're pulling, it feels like nothing is dying quick at all. So I don't know if it's my damage. Maybe I'm just like not getting the lucky roll the bones buffs, or if it's like maybe the boomy is not hitting. It looks like I hold a DK slamming every single pull, but I don't really know. Pog out, love Pog, boys, Pog. Except I haven't been able to time a key so far. Not Pog. Very not Pog. Very not Pog. In fact, anti-Pog. We're gonna stun that guy. I'm in place for a second. There's a beam. Like we were missing that thing for a while. Chama can take it, or anybody can take it. I guess I also could have taken it. Is he gonna do big pull? Big pull. How big we going? Do not want to get aggro, but I need to get a kick there. Trying to hand Shummer some fun if you like Las Vegas Casita. Yeah, it is definitely Casita. It's very RNG as a spec too, so it feels like Casino more than one way. More ways than one. But they are trying to make it a little bit less RNG in 11.05 because they got the totemic playstyle a little bit of an upgrade, which looks really, really cool. I'm actually very excited for it. There's a whole mechanic that they have in Talon Tree with Hot Hand. Like, there's a chance whenever you attack with your like main hand offhand attack while doing fire damage, I think it's a flame tug weapon. There's like a chance you get the buff of Hot Hand, which will give you like juiced up version of lava lashes, so you can kind of just spam them out back to back. And they're basically giving it like a better version of lava lashes. Oh, did he really get stunned? This man really got stunned. He walked up to get stunned by the RP. That could have killed him. What a goober. What an absolute goober. What is this run? But yeah, it's basically allows them to harness that RNG and ignore RNG and just get like a guaranteed hot hand proc. It's pretty cool. Like, Totemic hasn't really been getting a lot of play and a lot of love so far, unless in PvP. But in PvE, that might make it really, really strong. The whole like Elementalist build. Like, if you prefer playing your Shaman as like an Elementalist kind of mix of physical damage and magic damage, pretty good for that. And really, really good for that. I'll grab that later. Got a killer. It's like really, really sketch. I really don't think we're timing this. A little sad about it, to be honest. They've been trying to time Necrotic Work for so long, man. Like a 10. Yeah, not happening. Tank lives living on the edge. He really does. Yeah, this guy is definitely not playing super safe. I don't know if he's got like a weird build or if it's just like just the way he plays. He's got really good trinkets, but they're not really tanking trinkets, are they? So maybe he's like a DPS main with not a lot of versatility. Yeah, he might just not be he might be a DPS main with not a lot of versatility, just getting his weeklies out of the way. Maybe this whole group is like a guild group. I'm not trying to play for score, really.
I am out of range.
I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh, tank died. Oh, I got mutilated. Holy. Yeah, you see that? Like, everything was fine. We were chilling, and it's just really up to the tank to live. And he just didn't live that. Just didn't live it. Like, everything was fine, and then it just wasn't fine. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I don't really know. Because that pull was a real weird one where I didn't know if you want to pull him in or just, like, pull him separate. But, yeah, when is 11:05? Yo, I wish I had an answer for you. They haven't put up a release date or anything. It should be soon. Like, most of it seems done, and they even have like the what's new splash screen. And when they have a splash screen up, that means it's usually like coming out very soon, because it's usually like the final thing that's being worked on. But it's, I guess, I mean, they're prepping it all for WoW's 20th anniversary. We just don't know exactly when it's gonna be. They haven't released a date or anything. We know it's in November. That's about it. It's about the only type of like concrete answer I can give you.
I require a task.
But I imagine like what we saw is some data mining stuff that said maybe like 20th of October or 22nd. It seems like there was some data mining stuff that just meleeed. Okay, I just got meleeed by literally everything. I'm not sure why I'm getting meleeed. The whole Mythic Plus season making me question if I even know my class role. I think it's like some dungeons like Necrotic Wake and Grim Battle are like literally the worst dungeons ever. And the thing is, Necrotic Wake also actually used to be a full team wipe. Okay. Yeah, so the tank that got 0 aggro, I assume, for none of those things. Or maybe hit like maybe 1 blood boil. Hi, can I help you? Ma'am, this is an Arby's. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? She's just growing. Look at her, she's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Just buffing stuff up. She's just hanging out. Is she gonna disappear? And that guy's offline. Oh no. Is this it? Is that guy just quitting at that point? I was like, alright. And that guy's hearthing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand why it took us to like... I feel like by the time we hit the clock on 7-minute mark on second boss, that's where it was like, alright, this is not doable. But wow, what a key, man. What a key. Literally everything that could have went wrong from the start of that key. From the tank first pull, where he got super low and then purged. And it's like, okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. How did we do there? Was I behind? Does that feel like nothing was dying quickly? But like, this guy, I mean, he's doing more damage than me because he can cleave everything, but I'm usually not doing this much DPS. I'm doing a lot less. Like, we're not doing that bad of damage. So the thing should be melting, but like nothing is dying at all. It feels like it's living forever and ever and ever. Huh. What's weird is that key, Necrotic Wake in particular, used to be, do we just like, okay, that's a Borealis. This is at least a different key. Necrotic Wake used to be the key that everybody spammed over on the beta. It was like the easiest key in the world. It was like what everybody running constantly, spam running. It was the key. It was the play. And I don't know what they did. They decided, oh, okay, you guys find it too easy. All right, we'll do some tweaking. We'll change up some of the mobs. We'll make it a little bit more of a challenge since you guys like to run it so much. And here we are. Like Necrotic Wake, I don't think has any business being like a really tough key. Like it used to be the like, oh, I got a Necrotic Wake. Let's go, weekly boys, free. Not completely like it wasn't quite sure on the side free, but it was still pretty free. It was very, very good. And I don't know why they had to go and change it. I've only done 3 so far. Scared about higher ones. Keys, yeah. Yeah, no, 3s and 5s and 4s are like great keys to get acclimated, but like, yeah, it's when you go up to like 9s and 10s, like everything, like even 9s are very, very doable. It's just the 10s, right? Those are the ones that are really, really tough right now. But yeah. And there's some dungeons are really tough too, like 10 mists or like even 11 mists. It's like, oh, okay, very, very free. Dawnbreaker, free. Stone Vault, okay, doable. Like a lot of them are doable, or like really, really easy, or like okay, not quite as easy as Tyrna or Dawnbreaker, but like doable. And then there's Grim Butthole, which my guild has coined it as Grim Butthole, right? But like, we make it wholesome, so it's Grim Butthole. But yeah, Grim Butthole. Not great of a key. It's tough. It is not fun to do at all. Which I'm about to queue for a Grim Butthole right now, aren't I? I'm gonna do it. If it might as well. They nerfed it, so I want to see if it's bad now. Yeah, that and Necrotic Wake right now are like really tough. I don't know why Necrotic Wake became so tough. I don't really know that they really need to make it like more challenging. I don't think it was necessary. Right, Arakara. Arakara! Yo, give me that Arakara trinky. Alright, Arakara is very, very doable. Famous last words, right? Arakara is very, very easy. Famous last words. We'll run as Outlaw. That's okay, Outlaw key. Grim is fun, but long. It is very long of a key. I don't know what they were thinking. That one should have came with like a 70% movement speed buff for the entire instance, or whenever you're out of combat. Right? That one definitely should have came with like a movement speed buff. It is way too long of a key. It is so lengthy. It is wild how lengthy it is. Okay, I think they're just inside now. But yeah, it definitely is a long one. Does it get infinite from words? They were for a bit, yeah. Basically, Brand has this quest where you complete 3 delves and you get a box and it gives you like gear and currency and stuff. You basically keep spam repeating it over and over. I think they fixed it by now, but when we started the stream, it was... If you go to the start of the stream, you'll see how buggy it was. It was a spam and rewards it, yeah. We were getting some weird bugs. Weird bugs. We don't really know exactly why, but we were able to get this nifty little screenshot out of it. What is that? No, don't. There we go. That's a nifty little screenshot. It's supposed to be one of them. It's bugged. It was bugged for a bit. I think they fixed it for the most part, but it was definitely pretty bugged. Gotta head out, keep going. Thanks so much for coming by, Haven. Appreciate it, man. We'll do. Or at least letting you ride your mount inside. At least raiding your that would solve it too, Archie. Oh, wait, you just solved that dungeon. If you could mount inside of that dungeon, that'd be so sweet. That would actually help you run through it. It's big enough where you could probably get a mount through. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I also would separate the mob packs so you could like weave your mount in between of them too. That's what I would do personally. But yeah, don't disagree with that statement at all. Hell yeah. So far, chat, we've been able to time a key only as not outlaw, only as a what's his face? And for some reason, why is Trickster simming so high in DPS? Is Trickster actually really good in DPS right now? Or is this like a meme? For some reason, Trickster is like... There's not a lot of good websites right now that can tell you like the best builds and stuff, but like u.gg is at least one of them that's attempting to. It's trying. For some reason, it's saying like a killing spree Trickster is doing insane DPS in AoE, but it's not simming like that though. I'm gonna need to give it a proper try.
You learn the true.
See if it's actually true.
Void.
I do not have a target.
Are you AUG or you Dev? AUG. Okay. It should be like a decent comp. If that is an arcane mage. I don't even know who that is. Fire mage? Probably arcane. Arcane.
I need to target something first. I must get closer. I require a target. Too far away.
The knock up and the knockbacks. Very interesting moves. Oh. Okay, we gotta be on the guy.
Embrace who you
When she gives us cooldown reduction, does that mean our kicks also come back faster? They do! They totally do! Oh, that's wild. So whenever Zata gives us a buff, when we slay her, it gives us big cooldown reduction, even for things like interrupts. So all the utility abilities even get CDR. That is wild. What a good opener though, right chat? That was a hell of a opener. That is exactly what I needed. It's literally within eight mobs of AoE. Literally no more, no less. It is so perfect. Like if we're doing keys where you don't pull that many mobs, so like Stonebolt is actually really, really good for that. When you don't pull too many mobs, out like a slap. I'm just kind of limited by the number of enemies I can fight at once. That's my only limitation. And if things are trying to eat me. That's my biggest limitation. If someone's trying to eat me, I'm probably not going to live long. The knockups are huge, by the way. Is that a panda? That is a Pandaren warrior. Literally a panda.
Too far away.
I just want to make sure I have like some kind of defensive for this guy. And defensive. And Zephyr. Oh. Okay, we're super survivable now. Uh-oh. Little tank might be right outside of the melee range of the thing. So I might be getting meleeed here.
I am out of range.
Yeah, I might be being meleeed here. We'll live it though. When those explodey bugs start walking at you, nobody ever really kills them. We just gotta let them die naturally, just because it's like more efficient that way. But look at this Pandaren Mog, dude. Hold on a second. Look at this goober. He literally looks like a Pandaren guard. That is so cool. Wait, I like that man's Mog. Chat, what do you guys think? Did I show the man's Mog while fighting? Dude, chat, what are your thoughts on the man's Mog? Out of 10. Out of 10, what would you give it?
I do not have a target.
Out of 10. I think it looks great. So it doesn't miss something. Yeah, they were bugged. They were basically giving people too many quests. There's a quest for Delves that Bran offers, but he was like spam giving you the quest, so you could just keep running it back and do it again and again and again. It's a bug. I think they fixed it for the most part now. Except my rogue and my shaman are still bugged. They could do it one more time. I could cheese it one more time. I don't know if I want to though. Or if anything, I'll wait until tomorrow and maybe it will fix it. Wait, this guy's Fame Slayer of Sarkareth? Yo, hold on a second. Alright, hold on. Fame Slayer of Sark. That's something. He's got these bugs on him. That's not good. We still have to kill the little bugs. But she keeps buffing them. Then we got a res. Live? Okay, we got a res. Probably dead. I honestly say wipe and go again. Ads. I don't know how we pulled those extra ads. Oh yeah, she's eating them. Reset.
Too far away.
Yeah, we're just dead. Next shriek is just over. And GG with us bloodlust. Is that GG? That fast? Is it that fast of a GG? Because I feel like you can still run it back. In case you didn't know, you can have boss calls to ads. No, you can't. You shouldn't. Boss eats him on time or not, but being close? Really? Wait, what?
I require a target.
That seems new. That seems very, very different than what I remember. Let's see, I'll get you up for the info.
I am out of range.
So does that mean he wants me on the boss or the ads? Because I usually run over to the ads. Press evasion. Slam him real quickly.
Too far away.
No, true. Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. Oh no. Yeah, we're dead. Sag. What the hell was that? Why would you tell him to put the boss on top of the ads and then tell him like, set close to them? We don't need to put him close. Just keep him away. Well, just grapple over, nuke him in a blade flurry real quickly. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't know if this is time up anymore, dude. What are these keys, man? I'm so unlucky today. Actually unlucky. Yeah. Okay, this evoker is, I think, penetrable maybe.
I do not have a target.
I'm curious too. So I mentioned it earlier, but basically Bran was for some reason letting you complete his quest for running through delves again and again and again. I think they fixed it by this point. I need to double check a little bit later. But it seems like they might have fixed it, but basically it was allowing you to continuously get like rewards from it. Like spam, keep picking up the quest and get rewards every time. It's just being kind of wacky about it.
I am out of range.
But I think they fixed it. But players basically were able to keep running back again and again and again. But only had to reset Bran to give you the quest again is just go to a different zone. So like you would go to Ashka Het.
I must get closer.
That's all you had to do. It's bugging out pretty bad for a bit. But like I said, I think they fixed it. At least I'm pretty sure they fixed it. The ad spawning way back there. Where's that ad spawn?
Embrace who you truly are.
Did ads bug out? Got no ads this time. Oh yeah, the ads totally bugged out. Yeah, the ads spawning over there. Kill the boss at this point. Maybe this is still timeable, but like 16 minutes for 2 bosses, I don't know. Like if we maybe nuke through all these packs super quick, get to the next boss in like 5 minutes, maybe then there's a chance, but I don't really know, dude. I don't really know at this point. It is sketch. Very sketch.
Open your mind to the whispers. Embrace who you truly are.
I do not have a target.
Damage is real? Damage is alright. It looks inflated because we have an evoker. Unless you meant like the boss damage, then yeah, damage would take us quite a bit.
I am out of range.
You just gotta be efficiently killing this big guy. Blood guard. I think the mage is definitely to be just like not AoEing, but like single target focusing this man. Or dying. That can work too. Actually, that sounded pretty toxic, didn't it? He could or die, I guess.
Too far away.
He didn't pull too many. At least he didn't pull that one shrieker guy. But he pulled a lot of mobs.
Too far away.
I can cloak, but the frontal is not going to feel great. Did it pull a shrieker? Oh, I think he did. Oh, everything's pulled to us. Oh, it's over, dude. It's over. It's a wipe. It's a dead key. The evoker pulled it. Okay. The evoker apparently pulled the shrieker. So this thing is just gonna keep spawning mobs on top of us. Yeah, this key is actually dead. Maybe Arakara trinket, right? Maybe this run will be the Arakara trinket at the very least. What is my luck with keys today, man? Do Augs do a huge amount of damage? They do a little bit. Depends on the kind of build you run. If they're running the, which is what he's running. If he's running Scale Commander, you do a little bit more damage, but not much more. For the most part, your mechanic is all about buffing. Which that buff uptime is... It's kind of low at parts. But they're mostly all about buffing the group and having the group do damage. Did she disappear? She did totally disappear in this. Oh, yeah, no, they don't really do that much damage on their own. Like, they kind of do damage similar to that of a tank, I guess, if you want to, like, see the full breakdown. About as much damage as a tank, or more or less. But they buff the entire party. So, like, the tank, the healer, the DPS, like everybody's getting buffed up. So they focus on making the group more effective, plus also supplying like their own whatever damage they have and whatever utility they bring. So like knockups, they're really good at like doing some off healing because they got a little bit of burst healing that they could do. So usually help the healer by like, you know, doing their job too. And that's double of those use. Or no, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it is okay.
Embrace who you truly
Hilo died. I'm not sure how. Maybe the ads literally walked on top of him. He's gonna need a recast, isn't he?
I am out of range.
Gotta target the right mob in between everybody.
I require a target. I need to target something first. I must get.
But Augs generally can do like a bit of damage, but they're not really, like I said, not really meant to do overall big damage. I don't know if I ever finished my chain of thought or not. I feel like I started kind of sitting down and just focusing on my damage and getting kicks.
embrace who you truly are.
Felt myself just zoning out, or zoning in rather. Blind everything here in a second. Augs got it.
I do not have a target. I am out of range.
But I'm not going to be more beneficial a high-end plus group compared to the Evoker. They're actually a lot closer than before. I feel like they are generally are more popular because they make the dungeons a little safer for the tank ever since the tank nerfs. They did some global tank nerfs to make all tanks a little bit more susceptible to damage. So they're not just like solo self-healing. Like they wanted to have healers have, you know, have a reason to like exist. Because when the tanks you get super self-reliant without the need for a healer. Like some groups at the high end will just start excluding healers completely because they don't necessarily need it. And even if at high end people do that, those trends do trickle downwards. So they want to kind of like make tanks a little bit more susceptible to damage, so you can't just have like take self-healers out the entire time. So that does make AUG a little better in that regard. But the damage and the actual impact of AUG and Dev is a lot closer than you think. Devs have actually got more play in the top end raiding scene, especially for like the world first. There've been more Dev evokers than AUG, because Devs are pretty impactful. Like when they got cooldowns, they got big damage. But also there've been some other nerfs to AUG. AUG is still good, but I feel like they are less mandatory. Some people do find that it's probably better just to run with a like non-AUG groups, and it feels like the damage is a little bit more quicker. AUGs buff everybody, but it means like the tank needs to go play more damage heavy build, healer needs to play a more damage heavy build to really maximize the value of AUG. And at the beginning of a season, like if you're pushing some of the higher end dungeons where like you're trying to maximize stuff, you can make a comp around it, but they're not necessarily mandatory as like they used to be, which I think allows for the season to have a bit of class diversity, because when an AUG is really good, you usually can create some god comp around AUG. I'm sure there'll be some very strong comp that utilize AUG, but allowing DPS classes to actually be really good at main function, which is DPS, I think is also healthy for the game too. So they generally are good, but like people have been playing Dev too, surprisingly. I think AUG is just safer. I think AUG is just generally a safer pick. Got both of them. Okay.
Too far away.
They're really gonna root me. I'm gonna save for a second. Just standing there chilling at me. I'm gonna run over and stun him. He has my number apparently. Sin rotation guide. Needed sin rotation. I actually have a guide in sin. Yeah, it's already exists. It exists on our Discord. There's a video for it and everything. Yeah, stuff like that exists, man. Check out our Discord. There's a written guide and there's also a video guide on the channel. This thing is the first spec that I covered at the very beginning. Because it looked like it was going to be the shoe-in. And it is a very, very strong spec still. But it's a lot better for M+ right now. Has some good raid fights too. Surprising amount of AoE on the spec too. Normally Sin has good AoE, but like mostly like some cleave AoE around spatter. But right now it's the preferred spec, I'd say.
Too far away.
Plus it's really, really fun. Just really, really fun to play. This is the best that it's been in a very, very long while. When it comes to as far as AoE content is concerned.
I must get closer.
So many mobs. I don't even know if a lot of them give percent here, do they? Well, if anything, we're definitely not timing this. A few weird wipes in the opener was enough to scuff the key a bit.
I am out of range.
What do you get between the eyes of weak aura? I actually have it linked also in the outlaw guide. So if you want to get the weak auras that utilize, like keep it rolling weak aura, simple roll the bones aura, between the eyes aura, I have those in the written guide. And on the video guide too, I'm pretty sure. Definitely have them in the written section, but I might have them also in the actual video section. But don't forget to put them in. But you can find them there. They're not mine. Just someone else that made it, and I use them, and they're really, really good. That tells you kind of more or less when to use between the eyes based on your vanish. It doesn't quite account for your drone rush, so you need a little bit more of that, like, better understanding of when to use between the eyes around a drone rush and vanish around a drone rush. But at least it makes sure that you never use between the eyes outside of vanish. That's like the most important part about Outlaw, where a good portion of your damage comes from.
I am out of range.
That's what weak aura is really, really good at. Something to manage that specifically. Plus, it also glows whenever between the eyes is available. So if somebody who's more of a visual learner, right, and you're trying to like maximize the use of your between the eyes, being able to see it glow and know you're good to press, I think that could be helpful. Especially if you don't play like with sound. A lot of people play the game without sound. I play with sound so I can actually hear like the sound of the reset for between the eyes, which is like my preference. This would have been such an easy key if we didn't have those swipes at the start. Actually, would have been pretty free. We're pulling more. We are pulling more. But maybe just pulling those two.
Too far away.
Alright, Tank, do your thing, my guy. Would have been a good time key, but maybe we got a Trinky. We gotta grapple this first one. Yeah, love it.
Embrace who you
I am out of range. Too far away. I require a tower. I am out of range.
I think I cloak it. Oh. I can evasion this. Tell me he can aggro. Okay, cool. Good thing that I had evasion there. That could have been real bad. Poor guy tried to leap, but I think he might have leapt out and got rooted. So that's unfortunate. Been there, bud. Been there. Trying to grapple out and our root just came out of nowhere.
I must get closer. Too far away.
Yeah, bud. That could have been a bad route, but we avoided that.
Too far away.
Come on, Trinky, please. Nice.
Out of range.
Please, our car trinket. After all my runs, man, that would be nice. I feel pretty happy. Oh. Anybody get the trinket that they don't need, maybe? Ah, no. Okay, well, there it is, man. There it is. RIP. That sucked. Oh, nice grapple. Yeah, you just gotta make sure you time it right, and just make sure you got plenty of space. But you see, I'm not gonna do decent damage, man. We can do some decent damage. We can clean up. Yeah, the whole first boss, if we didn't scuff it, that would have been easy time key. Like, that's the only boss that matters. And we were chilling for a good bit, but like extra ads got pulled and like everything was fine. But I don't know. If we only had like one wipe, not, was it 2 wipes that we had? Yeah, we had 2 wipes. If there's only 1 wipe, I think it might have been close to timing it, but we kind of trolled ourselves, to be honest. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. But this is up to him on buffs, actually. No, he's got a good uptime. He's got a good uptime. You want to be about 60% or so. So he played it okay. Played it just fine. For some reason I thought maybe it was like this bar shows here like his DPS meter, but if you mouse over here, it shows like his buff bar, and it tries to kind of like estimate more or less how much more damage he did based on how much uptime he did for buffing. Like, details is not great at calculating it at all, though. Logs would be better at like actually allocating it, but this is like a guesstimate. It's usually very, very low, a little low. It probably will be a little bit higher overall in his contribution to the mage, I imagine. I would think, but who knows. 6 million HP, what animal is that? But for me, right now, 623. 673. Speaking about item level, you just reminded me. Now I can go and up an item. I'm almost done with my uppies. See, just a little bit more, like literally 3 points. Now I need to find the sim that I had, because I had a sim of like which item should I upgrade. So we can get a little bit extra item level actually. Is it Top Gear and this? Is that what the Top Gear sims were? Was it 24k, 22k? Yeah, 24k. Okay, so I need to up my shoulders all the way. Have I done that? Let's check my stuff. Shoulders up. This is up. This is up. And there's the belt all the way through, right? Yeah. There's just a little bit extra item level here and there. Alright, let me go check my mage, see if the thing is still bugged. I think they did properly fix it though. Did it a couple of times to see if the delves are still buggy. Could choose the mechanic. Yeah, you can do some cool stuff with Outlaw in particular. You basically can have like a permanent 20% DR. No, yeah, it looks like they fixed it. Yeah, mage is no longer getting that quest. Because the mage, shaman, rogue, all of them will get that quest again and again and again. Damn though. Alrighty, boys. Yo. Thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you. I think I'm gonna call it here for now, though. I got work I gotta do. I got food I gotta eat. I got raid I gotta prep to. I got a lot of stuff I want to do. If I want to be able to get any sleep to get ready for tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment. Not for myself, but I gotta take somebody I know to a doctor's. So I gotta figure out when I gotta do it, what time, all that stuff. Fuck that first. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, tomorrow I am chilling and not streaming. Tomorrow I'm hanging out and getting some work done. And then Friday we're back for 5-5-1-1 duels. I had a lot of things happening today. Yesterday, in fact. What is it called? My external hard drive that stores all of my footage, all of my recordings, all of my work, my life went boom the other day, literally yesterday. Just so I'm chilling. I think actually went boom while I was trying to record some B-roll footage. So a new one came in today. I got it all hooked up and everything. It's actually even like smaller, and it doesn't need its own like power supply, just USB to PC. It's like kind of nice. I guess mine is pretty old because I had it since like ever. So, but it went boom. Yeah, I had all my work done, all my duels and stuff. So I'm now having to like figure out, all right, I need to get this project done again. And this project worked on again. I got to get the footage for that other project that I was working on for a while. So it's like there's like 3 things I've been working on, plus dual stuff, which doesn't even count into it, plus new stuff that I want to work on, and it sucks. But I basically gotta figure out all my work stuff now if I want to go to bed at decent time, which is like at least 12, like as soon as raid is over, so I can get a proper bit of sleep. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys probably not tomorrow, unless I can you ever just hit the funny bone and just like your whole body just goes spasm? That's essentially what happened just now. I felt that in my shoulder. I bumped my elbow and I felt it like in my shoulder, like I got hit. I didn't feel good. It's like a wave of just like spasm all across my arm and through the rest. Wow. But tomorrow there is technically raid testing. If I can get in a group for raid testing, maybe I'll pop the stream on, just kind of impromptu. But yeah, I'll see you guys, I'll see most of you at the very least Friday, hopefully. And yeah, I'm not gonna do the delve thing, by the way. My shaman and rogue is still bugged. I'm not gonna turn in the quest. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, maybe try to turn it in, see what happens. But yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you over in the next stream. Alrighty, boys, peace.